The men with gold to dig rarely complain about gold diggers. But it's the men with no gold to dig.
Apparently now the men are the gold diggers.
Oh, let's say I'm earning 7,000 rand. Am I in the bracket that takes girlfriend allowance, or girlfriend allowance comes at a certain tax bracket?
Do you have a car where you're staying? Like, it's groceries, you know?
Yeah.
Then there's the girlfriend allowance. No.
Yeah. Failure is not a bad thing, guys.
It's not.
People who fail are people who actually tried something. I'm proud of my failures.
This is
This is because it's supposed to be the number 8.
Yeah.
It means you ate.
Since you are welcome in our room and we love you guys and we are family in this room, Sis Lance, Londie.
Why are you starting with me?
I don't know. For some reason, I'm just wondering, did something happen?
When I watched that episode, it feels like I'm watching someone else.
Yeah.
So I wish someone could have just said, oh, Londie.
Sometimes there's an elephant in the room that we have to address, but sometimes apparently there's a horse in the room that has to be addressed.
Oh, wow. You took it there?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Read the Room. I know a little low. It's because, we have to start with some sad news. Right now, we'd like to send our condolences to Ubaba Umdleche Albert Mazibuko, who is the member of the Grammy Award-winning group. Ladysmith Mambazo, he passed away at 77. So we're sending our condolences to the family. And man.
Rest in peace to a legend.
We're losing legends, eh?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's really tough.
So, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
Read the room. Listen, we've got some of the best community in terms of digital content ever.
Yes.
Who hold us accountable as we welcome them in our room. And who's welcome, Konje?
The girls, the gays, the thems, the theys, and the straight men if they behave. And like I said, you guys have been behaving, so you're not.
Yeah.
And the straight men, sharp, fine. You're also welcome. You have earned your spot as a roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since you are welcome in our room and we love you guys and we are family in this room, sometimes there's an elephant in the room that we have to address, but sometimes apparently there's a horse in the room that has to be addressed.
Oh, wow. You took it there?
I'm sorry. It was a cheap joke, guys. But
You are galloping.
It is what it is.
You are galloping.
So, no face, no case. Sis Lance, Londie.
Why are you starting with me?
I don't know. For some reason, I'm just wondering, did something happen?
I had a very
this weekend?
festive weekend, all of it. I went to a wedding. I went to a church concert.
Yeah.
You looked beautiful at the wedding.
Thank you. Yeah. But with all of that happening, I was trending on social media for an episode that I did on the podcast and show with MacG.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I can say, it is my no face, no case. Me and that cup.
Yeah.
Me and that cup. When I
so
see
does
that
that
picture
mean-
one more time, guys.
Does that mean I must get rid of this?
No,
Is this-
now it's on you. I feel like a spirit entered my body when I sat on that chair.
Yeah.
And you know, we do the black cup, so the orange cup must have possessed you.
Yeah, no. Are you trying to get those vibes?
No.
So set it up for me. You know, we are friends, and I can tell you this. Watching the episode, I was on some. My God, this is escalating, right? Like, what they, the Bev, did it happen before or was just during the show? Because if it happened during the show, we drink. I've never seen you get so drunk so quickly. So were you drinking before the show?
I was drinking before the show because obviously I was nervous. I didn't know who I was going to be on the show with.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to be with Saul, but I didn't know Nota was also going to be
Oh,
there. So I was just like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? It's like I'm in the devil's den. So I was just like, you know what? I got to pick up my confidence, you know? So with that, I just kept on drinking and drinking. Immediately when we started shooting the show, I was already sloshed, you know? For me, it was one of the most embarrassing moments I've had publicly, because I've never been one to be on TV or anywhere drunk.
Yeah.
So for me, it wasn't a good look. And obviously things were said to me. I felt like I was put in a corner during that show because obviously Yamazu Soul and Nota, how they can be.
Yeah.
So it felt like a bit of like an initiation.
Like this is
Like,
how you come
welcome.
into the fold.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not proud of that episode. I'm glad to be back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, why did you go somewhere else? You must come here on the pink couch.
But I'm not
Because we
gonna lie.
help each other. She needed
I
to
did
help
have
because MacG
fun,
was
though.
not gonna be there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did have fun though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yes.
But when I watched that episode, I haven't watched the whole episode though. It feels like I'm watching someone else.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, why is she saying that? Ah.
Yeah.
So I wish someone could have just said, oh, Londie, if when I find the sound guy,
Yes.
he was the one that kept filling up my cup.
friend.
Spiwe, when I catch you.
We live and we learn.
Also, they should drop a new flavor and call it the crash out or
Yes.
the no filter.
Yeah, the no filter.
The no filter.
No, we live and we learn. And there's a reason people literally say alcohol makes you lose your inhibitions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It really does. It really does. I mean, you know, I don't want to sound biased, but we live and we learn. When you know better, you do better. So
No, but also, look, I mean, we all have our biases as human beings. That's why I always say, Hormina, personally as film Pela, I do not support cancel culture because it depends on your proximity to the person or the situation. Because as human beings, we have our biases, right?
Yeah.
So when I saw you doing that and being that inebriated on air, whatever, you're my friend. So my biases were already up at that time. So whatever it is that was happening in terms of how the people received the incident, that's why I kept quiet. It was the matter of, I'm already biased because I know this person, that this is not the person that is being, portrayed or projected out there. So don't feel, and I think we need to call this out and make sure that people, it's okay to be biased. It's human.
yeah.
You understand? You know your mother better than anybody else. So if somebody were to say something about your mother out there, you are sitting in a more better position to defend her than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know your friends somewhat better, even though friends do hide things from us. But yeah, this will form part of the other conversation that we're going to have later. What's your no face, no case?
Oh, okay. So my no face, no case. The first picture is of okay, so I went to Botswana over the weekend for a gig, a really cool gig at Pace's Lounge, and it was like an all-woman lineup, you know, so it was really cool. You had the likes of DJ Zintle, Sign Bougie, Tuli P, Uncle Waffles, everybody, you know what I mean? So that picture is of, okay, they got the wrong writer because I asked for Remy Martin and Don Julio, right?
What did you get?
I asked for Remy Martin and Don Julio, but then they brought the wrong tequila. That's fine, sharp. There was this lady that was supposed to be like my handler. I guess I went with a friend of mine. She was supposed to be making sure everything's okay, but she was drunk as dog shit.
She was mean.
Was she aware that she's supposed to do that?
She was on the chillest punch. She was so fucking drunk. First of all, we're in the car and she's offending me because she's like, "Who did your makeup?" I'm like, "Oh, I did it." You know, she goes, "Oh, I thought that you were at like the level where you would have a makeup artist." So I'm like,
No
I
way.
do have a makeup artist, but I'm here and I'm doing my own makeup. I'm with a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. And then she goes, "Oh no, I just thought you had." So already I'm like, "Chief," I said, like, watch your mouth.
Yeah.
You know? Then we get to the gig. She's there. She's pouring alcohol. No, I said, I'm going to trade this. They must take it back. I want Don Julio.
Yeah.
She knows I wanted to trade the Olmeca for Don Julio, still pours some Olmeca. So I'm like, now you've opened it. What are you doing? And then she knocks over the whole section because I was sitting at the same, my table was like shared with Tuli P. She knocks over, luckily Tuli wasn't there yet. She knocked over the whole section. Now I'm calling the promoters. I'm like, "Chief, please get this honey away from me because I'm going to lose it." So he hadn't seen because she was there wiping and she had fixed it. Then she knocks it over again while they're talking to her. And I'm like, I literally got up. I immediately got up and I had to go to the bathroom because I was like, yo, like I'm starting to get annoyed now. You know what I mean? So basically those bottles luckily survived the nonsense. But please, I mean, if you're on the job, I mean, it's fine to get drunk on the job if you work at Groove. Actually, I don't know what's fine, but that honey annoyed me. Second, no face, no case. Shout out to this special human being. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But I met him at the gig and he is a roommate and he's also he's an upcoming presenter and MC in Botswana. He did jump on stage at some point. So I promised that I would make him my no face, no case. So shout out to you, Papa.
Yeah,
Love
cool,
that.
man. Love that. You know what? I actually didn't have one, but as you were speaking, I remembered an incident and yeah. So I was in Melville. A friend of mine was hosting in Melville at a place called Nova or something like that. Right. So as I was walking in, this young lady is like, "Oh, hi, hey Phil. Can I take a picture?" But she's with two of her other friends who are walking in front of her. So she calls the friend to come and take the picture, right? And the friend keeps on saying, "Who's this? Ubalo?"
Like, why am I taking a picture
Yes,
of
yes,
you
yes.
and this guy?
So you see, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
If she had said it in that way,
Yeah.
it would have been okay,
Mm.
right? But she was saying it in a rude way.
Like, who's this?
Yes, kind of thing, right? And it made me think in a way, and I think I responded rudely as well. I can't say what I said, but it was very rude because at some point I was like, no, I'm not taking a picture with you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Your friend is rude. Go talk. But I said something else to
Yeah.
that girl that I can't say on air right now. But now as I'm sitting here listening to this story, sometimes we have this thing, especially as Black people, because I see Botswana and whatever as South Africa as one thing, right? We have this thing where people want to always humble people that are perceived to be known or
Public
celebrities.
figures.
Yes.
We have this thing, and it bothers me because what stops you from just being to your friend? Sorry, Chomi, you want me to take a picture of you and him? Who is he? Why do you have to make sure that I see?
Yes, and you must
And
hear
everybody
it.
around me sees. Sorry,
Yes.
you don't know who
Why,
this
why
person
couldn't
is.
she ask
Yeah.
afterwards? Because
Exactly.
I've heard that
Thank
thing
you
as well, where
very
it's like,
much.
I want to take a picture, and then you don't know Shamiso, and then the person's like, no,
No,
and
yeah.
it's like, could you not have this conversation afterwards? Not that you
Yes.
expect to be known, but if you're
It's a
trying to
bit
make me feel
insulting.
small,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kete, but look now, a friend of hers who was now excited to have that moment with me did not get that moment because I got annoyed and I decided to leave and not stay for that. So I don't have pictures for that.
No, I hear
But
you.
it's like people don't treat celebrities as if they're
Yeah.
human. It's like we're not human because you're in the public space.
True that, but also
Yeah,
it's
for
not like
consumption.
anybody leaves their house hoping that, oh my God, everybody's gonna bow down or throw a red carpet everywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
However, it's a two-edged sword. When you are put in a situation where somebody expects a moment from you and you don't give them that moment, you are labeled as uyayitshela.
Yes.
Yo, who do you think you are? Kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
When you give people that moment, now oh my God, you think you are such a superstar that what must people do?
They want from
You understand?
us? Yeah.
But the one thing that I would say that is positive though is that doing this show, and that's why we try and be honest with you guys. Doing this show, I've been in the business and I've said this before for a very long time. And the first time that I've been on a project and the amount of love, how guys sometimes don't want to seem like they are groupies, ne?
Yeah.
Hey, Pecha, good job on that show, yeah.
Yeah, just like,
Yes. I've been getting a lot of those also.
Oh, MacG. So before we forget though, guys, before we forget, shout out to your producer. Had a
happy
birthday.
Happy birthday, Harry Yes.
And I saw a lot of the comments were saying,
Yeah, man.
who's your guys' ghost lady? He's got
Exactly.
such a soothing voice.
Yes,
Well, how
I
it
saw
really
that.
is the grounding force and the glue, and you know what I mean? Very intelligent, amazing producer. So I hope you had an amazing birthday, Mohau. We and the roomies, we love you.
Yeah, at least one of us had a great weekend.
Yeah, at least somebody. I had a great weekend though, shit.
Yeah.
No, I had a good time. I actually took some rest days, which was really nice because I got back onto antidepressants.
Yeah.
Because I was just crashing out way too much. And my mom was like, Chief, you know what the solution is. You know your system needs help sometimes.
Yeah.
So I just feel really like mellowed out.
Okay.
And then, yesterday went out, got to see, Dalez. Haven't seen him in a while.
Ooh,
My
how's he
boyfriend
doing?
and him
I
are
saw
friends.
Alcido posting him.
Yes, and then
Yeah.
we took him out yesterday. He's recovering really well. It was really
Great.
wholesome, but also like sore on the heart. You know what I mean? But yeah, his spirits are high and everything. He's back kicking, so that was
And
also
his mobility is fine.
yeah. Obviously, there are a little bit of struggles, but he was there and
Yeah.
it was a vibe, and yeah, we cooked. You know what I mean?
come on.
So that was really, really nice to
Love
see.
that.
You know.
Yeah.
And then you over the weekend, you're at a wedding celebrating love.
Yes. Praising God. Praising God.
Yeah, Phil. What about church, hey? Why
Did you
would-
guys go to church?
Me and
no,
my relationship with
Why
God, I'm not sure
not?
I'm
about the
agnostic,
church
so
thing.
I'm not really a church person
Yeah.
like that. You know
Okay.
what I mean? But I respect other people's religions.
Yeah.
Like that's what being agnostic is, right? Is that it's not that you don't believe in the existence of God.
Yes.
It's that you don't believe in the existence of the institution
Yeah, of
of
going to
religion.
church,
Of going. I do believe in a higher power. I do believe that there's something more than just us and whatever. But the whole I'm not into that. You know what I mean? So Easter for me usually is just hanging out with friends, but And, but I'm single now, and, I've cut out some people now.
don't cut
So,
We know being single is stressing you out.
I'm so dead. Oh, you used to
no,
be
but here's the thing.
under love.
It's not that, right? It's but you guys have been in the business. You know this, guys.
You don't even seem like you someone who's chest painting. Why aren't you chest painting?
It's not about chest painting.
I'm saying why?
It's so hard to try and date when people think they know who you are.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we've spoken about this.
And we've spoken about it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to meet people and try to build something with people who already have a perceived idea of who Shamiso is,
Preconceived
who
notions.
Londie is, because what we do and who we are two different things, right? This looks glamorous, but now I'm the kind of guy that I would enjoy going to a play, to go watch a play with somebody. I don't like concerts. I'm not a concert. Remember I was telling you, you need to take me to a concert with you, because I just genuinely, as a person, do not enjoy going to concerts. I don't understand the whole concept of being pushed around and whatever. No, I can't.
Then go watch a play alone. Maybe you're going to meet someone there.
If you want to find
Yes.
someone who likes the same stuff as you do, you must meet people at those places.
Those places.
Where clearly there's a similar interest because we both here.
But imagine going there alone. Who goes to a concert alone?
Go
Who
alone.
goes
You're
to a
going to
play
find someone
alone?
that's also there alone.
I actually want
To
to
watch a
take some of my
play.
friends to speed dating. I think like it's such a dope
See,
concept.
that I
See
can
how
do with
quickly you
friends.
can charm someone in like 3 minutes. I'm so fascinated by it. Like, and I wonder what I would say like across the table. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be speed dating, but I'm just saying like across the table, just like, what do you say in 3 minutes to just, something like that.
Yeah.
Interesting concept, yeah.
Okay, no, I'll take that into account.
Speed dating event.
Yeah, that would be
Yes,
so
that would be
awesome.
fun.
Okay, we need to find a
Voila.
sponsor.
Guys, let us know in the comments.
Let's start talking to people. We need to find a sponsor. Maybe invite our roomies to a 15-person or 20-person speed dating thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Because Jams is always outside. We also want to be outside.
We want to be outside with the girlies.
You know what I mean?
The doll.
The jolly-
But expensive, Luna. Going outside costs money.
Hey, you feel like my sponsor on your
No, because I think an experience that is well planned and well funded, it's always the best. I want to buy these TikTok videos about kasinya my day, my Thursday I could have been somewhere else, got some and go. You know what I mean?
No, but
That's
honestly,
all I
how
It's
surely
chillin'
Renali
punch.
Chalet.
Punch is like-
Renali Chalet.
Do they have like a pink one, at least like a blush flavor, something?
You know what I mean? Something for
yeah.
something a bit grown and sexy. Wah, wah. You know
Let's
what I mean?
congratulate a lady
Okay.
who, I don't know, correct me this. You are more in tune with hip hop than I would be, right? Especially local hip hop, right?
Yeah.
I remember hearing Rouge like 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago and saying, wow, this girl is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
she is.
I was like, but for some reason, I'm outside not seeing it. I've always felt like she never really reached that peak, like that Nicki Minaj in a South African context kind of peak. You know what I mean? Am I wrong in that?
No, Rouge is incredibly talented. She's got bars for days.
Yeah.
Definitely one of our best woman MCs in the country. But I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know if she's signed or what. But I think that sometimes it feels like a local audience isn't ready to. They're not necessarily. Sometimes I just feel like they're not too receptive. Sometimes to like bars. Do you know what I mean? Because then you have the people that they're receptive to, like Aries or Nasty C.
But
Who
it's
also
never
have
the
bars.
female rappers.
Yeah, who have bars. Do you know what I mean? But it's like you pick and choose. I mean, there's someone called what's his name? I think it's Swizer. Something like that.
So it's like, the one with the YouTube channel.
Rouge was amazing.
Yes, where he freestyles with people.
Yeah.
He should be one of the biggest rappers in the country. He's incredibly talented. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, for some reason, I feel like the SA listener isn't, people with the bars sometimes stay a bit underground. Not that she's underground, but a bit underground instead of like the huge commercial success, you know? So I don't know why the consumer is like that, but Rouge definitely like, she's up there, and
But
it
wait.
should reflect that.
Do you think we do have a female rapper that is up there?
Up there in what context? Like
That has pivoted, like on a KO level.
oh, okay, perfect.
Breeze,
Cool.
AKA, do we have someone?
I mean, I think locally, obviously, I think Nadia is our biggest woman rapper. You know what I
I only
mean?
know Braga.
She's got albums, you know. She's got
That's the only song that I know.
No, she's
Is there more, guys?
Yes, there's so much more. She's
Okay,
got
that's
like,
the only
you know,
song I
her
know.
Naked album was really fire and all of
Okay.
that stuff. So I would
And
say,
that song with Nasty also.
yeah.
the
So I would
recent
say
one.
in terms of commercial success, I would say Nadia is our biggest woman MC.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying that, but they have different styles. Do you know what I mean of rap? So
Yeah.
I'm saying that like when you're coming, because Nadia still has the catchy element. Do you know what I mean? So I think when it comes to like bars in general, like I said, someone like the Twizer guy, whatever, he should also be up there. You know what I mean? And Rouge has also like, you know, she comes with the real. You know, so
Nomuzi has this song that I used to laugh, and I don't know why South Africa never loved it. Where she's like, "I'm Christian the back."
She has that quite a vibe.
Yeah,
Dope,
but
man.
here's the thing. The reason why I was mentioning Ulona Rouge is because Rouge now has pivoted into acting, and she is now featured in what would be the last season, Scandal on ETV. So
So there's
congratulations.
still a whole season.
Yeah, that has to end.
So how many episodes
So,
are
to wrap the show up?
I don't know how many episodes are left, but what I know is that this current season that's running right now, that's gonna end around like end of April, maybe whatever.
Okay.
Will be the last season, Scandal on ETV after 20 years. So,
Has she ever done like an acting gig before?
I don't think
Before
so.
this one?
yes, but it was not a big role. Like, I know, like you see, that's another thing. There are people who do like your films. Like I know she was in a film with the 3 other ladies. What was it called? Dinon Chabeleng, who used to play hey, the older us will know her from generations. Generations. Nababitsa ngwana ngwana. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, but Dinon Chabeleng and whatever, they had a film with Rouge where it was sort of like think Set It Off.
Okay.
But in a South African, you know the movie Set It Off with Jada
Yes,
Pinkett,
love
yeah.
it.
Yes.
So think Set It Off, but in a South African content. So Dinon Chabeleng, Rouge, I forgot what the other lady was in that did a film like that. So this is not her first time acting.
Okay,
So she's
okay.
done some acting, but it's a project that never really got.
Is she a permanent
attraction.
character or is it like a cameo?
I think it's multiple episode story arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just a cameo. It's when you just appear once again.
Yeah.
So I
As
think it's
yourself sometimes.
as a sort of. So I think it's a story arc that
Yeah.
has multi episodes to it. Yeah, but sadly,
So
it's
in
just
terms
that
of the
warfare.
wrap up of something like that, is it
Yeah.
a thing of like we just gonna act like, as in like whatever episode we end on, or are they going to be closing the show and giving like a final season basically, but in the sense that it's closed now, you know where everybody's destiny lies and it's done.
Okay. So
is it
that
just like
depends. That
we
depends. Yeah, that
continuing until
depends
we cancelled?
on the broadcaster and the production, right? So if the broadcaster tells the productions in advance that okay, cool, your next season is gonna be the last season,
Yeah.
so you are able to go into the writers'
wrap
room
up
and
the
say, okay, let's
story.
wrap up the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there've been many instances
So they should wrap it up.
where shows just get cancelled abruptly, where there's no chance
There's no ending.
to wrap up the story nicely.
Damn.
Or people think that they're gonna get another season, so they don't wrap up the story nicely, thinking oh, there's gonna be another season.
And then it's not.
And then the people, you know, in the offices, the suits decide, actually we're
suits.
done.
They're
So I
actually
think
done.
if there's communication in advance,
Yeah.
it's able, our productions are able to kind of like, you know, do something to
That
kind of like
makes
wrap
sense
it
for
up.
the viewer
Close
that
it.
we see
Yeah.
where everybody ended up, and you know.
Yeah, but nonetheless, you know, it's a good thing on her resume that she is now
Shout
gonna
out
be on
Rouge.
mainstream. People are gonna see her because I don't think a lot of people saw the film
Yeah.
and other project that she's done as an actress. So I'm kind of excited to see what she brings to the show, even though
Me
we all
too.
know
Yeah.
for things are coming to an end, right? She's a legend. This week there was an award show.
A lot was going on. I
Yo,
saw
my
that.
gosh.
The awards show.
Yo, the award.
Hey
Yes,
guys,
yes.
But haven't those been running for like years now?
yeah, they've been not too many years. I think maybe it's like their 6th or 4th or whatever.
Yeah.
They haven't been running for quite some time. So they're these new awards. They're not new. They're awards called the Legend Awards, where legendary people within our industry are given a platform to be honored, you know,
Okay.
and given like a shout out and whatever.
Yeah.
So now, what is not clear for me is that is there any a remuneration behind that? Because I remember when we were at the Don Julio thing when Londie,
Right.
and we were all excited about the fact that Cindy Dlatu was being honored for the night, ne? And she was given a check
check.
for 100,000 rand.
100,000.
Oh.
You understand? And I think it
Wow.
was Kaya the actor who came and said, Vele, no more trophies. We want money.
Money. Yeah.
Clean
Can I
stuff.
say? So I'm unaware. Is this just a night of money being spent and
Or are they
people
given checks?
drinking, or are they given money for winning
so
this
we
award?
don't know that.
You understand? We don't know that. I don't
Okay.
think because if
How
that were the
sorry,
case, we
Phil,
would have
how often
known.
do they happen? Because they can-
Annually,
annually.
yes.
But then, Ebana, Sorry. But like, if I was a legend last year, I'm probably a legend this year. Doesn't time need to pass for someone to become? No.
This is like
No,
man
I'm
of the
saying,
year
hear
kind
me
of thing.
out.
It's like
No,
man of the year kind
but
of
I'm
thing. Yes,
saying,
you were
hear
sexy
me
last
out.
year,
We
but
have
somebody
a
else is sexy
list
this
of-
I'm
year.
saying, hear me
Yes.
out. You become a legend because of years and years of work or
Yeah.
accomplishments.
I would
So I'm
understand
saying,
more,
what
yeah.
then? Why would there be a new legend all of a sudden next year?
No, because
That
you
means
don't.
basically all the legends eventually are going to win an award because there can only be so many in an
Wow.
annual. Do you get what I'm saying, Wow? There can only be so many in an annual.
No, but here's the thing: it's from different genres and categories within,
Yeah.
the
The
arts.
music
It's
as well?
music, it's
Yeah.
sports, it's all of that. So it's just like a music kind of thing where you. I think if it's different disciplines, I think there's room to be able to have multiple legends. In different.
Yes, but I'm saying in
But
the same.
yes,
Because
no.
if we honor Lucas Radebe today,
Yes, does not mean
Then
he's not a
next year-
legend anymore.
No,
it means
not
you
next
honor
year, it
him
could be
this,
somebody
and
else.
somebody is somebody else.
be
That's an
Anele
opportunity.
Ngube next year.
eventually all the legends are going to have the Legends Award because you.
Yes, that's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Okay, sharp. My bad.
It's not a competition.
Eventually, it's gonna get to a level where
yes.
Shamiso's a legend.
Exactly.
It's like what that
Yeah.
girl is doing with her awards. Oh my god, and I love them so much. Basadi something.
Oh,
something.
Basadi Awards.
Oh,
I
I think that is
love
such a beautiful thing
those.
It
Yeah.
because every year there's an opportunity to have a young female, an older female, a legendary female get a moment, where everybody in the room is saying, "We honor you, we see you," kind of thing. So I think the intention for this is that. But my only issue with them is,
Who's funding it?
yeah, there are a couple of sponsors there, and there's a government sponsor there. But now the biggest glaring thing on that is that Asama Fokate is involved.
Oh.
These are his baby, his project, whatever, right? And we've known Asama Fokate has been involved in situations that have been reported on. He has never been to court and been convicted
Okay.
of anything. Let's be clear on that. However, he has been, mentioned by, the is it SUI or SIU?
SIU.
SUI, right? SIU. Oh, a special investigative unit.
Unit.
Yes, there you go. So I'm gonna be very honest. Me looking from the outside in and looking at these awards happening, and there's these people are, at the gala dinner, and now the person at the forefront of this has been, mentioned as somebody who is involved in the misappropriation of funds and tax money, and it does give me a little bit of a pause. What do you guys think?
Well, do you think there's a washing machine there?
Not necessarily a washing machine per se, because I don't know. My aversion is the optics.
Okay.
The optics of why is this person that has
Still.
been mentioned in so many things still getting government
Support.
Maybe because
yeah.
he hasn't been convicted yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
But the optics, don't you guys think that the optics are bad?
Yeah, I think maybe if they use someone else,
Yeah.
maybe to
I agree.
front as the main person for the awards,
Yeah.
maybe take a back seat.
Yeah.
I think it would have given the awards a better look.
Yeah.
But now he's still running it. The sponsors are there. Like he's still getting the money. It's like nothing's being done.
And if it was like private sponsorship, that's fine.
Yeah.
I have no issues with that, right? If it was just private sponsors, like private brand, like say randomly BMW, Checkers or whatever, right? Fine. The man is not convicted. The man is not been to court for anything, right? So he still has to live. He still has to have a livelihood.
Good
That's
stuff,
fine.
yeah.
I mean,
My
you could
problem
have
is that
fronted with me.
Hey, man, nah.
Legends.
Legends. Hit the girl up,
So if you have a government like let me give you another example.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, Uteri Petro was mentioned in the SIU thing, and I think there was
Really?
a process of the government recouping the money that was given to her. I think even her house went on auction and all of that, right?
Damn.
Cool, great. We can have a different debate about why is there no criminal action taken. There's a different debate, but for now let's just talk about what's happening right now, right?
Yeah.
So that's been sorted. Now Jiggy Jiggy, let's be honest. If Jiggy Jiggy tomorrow there's a headline that says Uteri Petro has a new movie coming out that is funded by the government, would you not have an issue with that? Would you not have your ears go
Yeah, no, 100%. I hear you. I think, like you said, maybe they should have been a front of someone else, and you can just be like an angel
clearly,
investor or like an angel
They still
business
want to work
partner.
with him, clearly.
I just like the sound of this. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but shout out to all of the legends. I mean, I remember when I actually went to the Basadi Awards on behalf of my
Yeah,
mom when
man.
when she was still living in Switzerland, because she was receiving like somewhat of a lifetime achievement,
Yeah.
for 21 years in broadcasting. So
Nice.
shout out to all the awards celebrating the legends. The behind the scenes stuff, you guys are gonna figure it out. Like,
Yeah. But
Yeah.
speaking about fashion and, all of these things, did we speak about fashion? No. Um, wow. Yeah. Anyway, but I just want to drift away from what we
Yeah.
were talking about because it's getting a bit deep. But someone that needs a shout out is Londie Nakai.
Okay.
She recently dropped a bag collection.
Yes.
Yes, and it's looking stunning because we were talking about women in
Yeah.
hip hop and music pivoting into other things in the industry.
Yes.
So I feel like people sometimes don't allow, especially if you're a musician, you to grow as an entrepreneur. They sometimes feel like, oh, okay, are you a musician or are you a businesswoman? It
Yeah.
feels like sometimes you need to choose. And sometimes our managers tell us that you must be one thing for them to sell you to brands. But what if you want to become that brand, Now you're ready to pivot on a different level. Because, okay, fine, music is your passion, but at the end of the day, you need a business. You need money coming in, There's other things that you're passionate about. What if you want to drop a clothing line, So I feel like women in the industry and everybody else should be allowed to pivot and to do other things. So I think Nadia's doing that. She started with the makeup line, which is doing great. It's at Mall of Africa.
Yeah, she's got a pop-up.
Yes, the pop-up has been running for months now.
Yeah.
So have you guys seen the actual bag?
I've
We
seen the
touched
bag. I
and-
was
yeah,
that
yeah.
picture.
What's the
of
quality?
Oh, you've seen the
Let's be
bag?
honest.
Yes,
Great.
the picture of her at the BAL. I was with her
She
that
looked
day.
hot.
Yeah. I was with her that day. We went to her gig afterwards. And the bag is fire. You know what I mean? Obviously, it is designed the same way as a Birkin. And I
Okay.
know you don't particularly like that type of stuff. Like when we spoke about
Yeah.
the Galaxy Boy, whatever.
Or let LV be LV.
Yeah.
let-
But it's actually fire. I love the graphics. I love like she
Oh.
promised to send
Wait,
me one.
wait, wait, wait.
Nadia, you know where I live.
Wait.
I'm waiting for my bag. But yeah, it's got the graphics and she's got different, styles and all of that. But I think
Guys,
it's
can we
so
open the image again?
I think it's so stinking cute because it's like, yeah, obviously it's like I said, designed around like
Yeah.
a Birkin or whatever. But it's also just a really nice fucking handbag,
But
Like
wait, is that the same one that Lamis Holworthy? Lamis, there's a picture of Lamis Holworthy, if you can find it somewhere,
Oh.
where she's got that thing, I'm the real, you are the fake, I'm the real, what. Because I was like, why would Lamis do that to her Birkin? So I'm thinking
maybe I don't
Was
know.
it a
but-
Birkin?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe she got Ulona to do something like this for
Nadia.
her. Yeah.
Oh, because I know Gucci has the fake thing
Yeah.
on the back.
No. It's actually the way it's like something along the lines of Oh, please, Google
Let's
it.
find the picture.
Yeah, it's a recent picture. So if it's on her Instagram, it's in the last 2 days or 3 days.
Oh, after she
the
trended
story
for the
broke.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
after the
nice.
story broke. It's a green one, and it says something along the lines of, "This is the real me," or "You are the real, you are the fake one." The whatever, something like that.
Oh, I love a
wow,
clap back.
okay.
So no, the reason I'm bringing it up
Yeah.
because it would be so dope if she got it from Nadia to see that
Yeah,
girls
yeah.
are
Okay, let's
supporting
see
each
the
other and
bag.
all of that.
No, there shouldn't be anything wrong with people in the industry pivoting. Like I said, when you're creative, you're very fluid. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the same way I could be on TV and radio and a podcast. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like the same way you could be who you are in the TV
Many
space and on a
things, yeah.
podcast. You're
Yeah.
a singer, reality TV star, podcaster. Do you know what I mean? So I think people definitely, in terms of like the SA public,
Yeah.
definitely start becoming a little like offensive when
Yeah.
because they want you to stick to the thing that you started with.
Yeah.
So if tomorrow I had to turn out to DJ, let's say like I'm so inspired by my dude and I end up being like, oh, I'm actually interested in this. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, Shami's on DJs now. If I had to decide to rap, because I love hip hop and I'm always like rapping on my lives and
think you
people
should do that.
people are always like, you should rap because I'm really good with lyrics and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Then people are gonna be like, yo, Shamisa raps now. It's like people want you to stick
Yeah.
to what they know you for, and that's not fair because
But the very same people
we're
are the
very
ones who are gonna
fluid as
call out,
creators,
yeah,
you know, we're
who gonna mock
very-
you when you're not making money doing that. Very same thing they
Yeah,
wanna box you. in.
right.
They are
do
gonna
it, you have
mock
to
you
do
for
it
it.
so well.
Yeah.
You have to do it so well that you shut them up. And if you don't do it well, it's gonna be remember Shamisa's
Yeah.
flopped rap career.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Actually,
Yeah, it's a lot.
But anyway.
Yeah, but listen, if you're an artist, if you're creative, the whole point, that's why I love the moniker creative. You know, because being a creative means that you are a creative person. Whether you can sing, whatever you can, anything that has to do with creativity,
Jack of
you are
all
able to
trades.
do it. And you should be able to venture into different things.
Test
And
it
guys,
out, man.
failure is not a bad thing, guys.
It's not.
People who fail are people who actually tried something. People who sit in the periphery, people who sit in the bleachers, who've never tried anything,
There we go.
can never come and tell you, Guti, you are a failure when
least
they've
I
never
tried.
tried anything.
Yes,
You
at least I
understand? I'm
tried.
proud
This
of
is
my
clockets.
failures.
This is clock.
This is clockets. Because it's supposed to be the number 8.
Yeah.
It means you ate.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's-
Which one is clock it?
This one apparently.
Yeah,
But
okay,
this
cool.
was more comfortable.
But that's the thing.
but
But yeah, my point is simply this. Try something and fail at it. I'm proud of every failure that I've had.
Yes.
Because it equipped me with the knowledge and equipped me with the know-how
True.
of how when I try something else, I know, no, I'm not going to do that. You understand?
Yes.
Don't be afraid to start new things. Don't be afraid to test the water simply because you worry, if I fail, the social media streets are going to be on my case.
Right.
Because guess what? Those are people who've never tried anything.
Anything.
Who've never failed. So they don't,
So
they
true.
don't know experiences. You know what I mean?
And do you know how uncomfortable people get when you are living your truth? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, like, for me personally, I just feel like I've noticed that, like, the people who hate on people the most sometimes are actually the people who are like, fuck, she gets you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's this, like, for example, when I used to work at MTV, there was a company next door us where I'd go get, like, snacks, biltong. They had, like, a cafeteria
Yeah.
there, you know? And there was this one lady who one day just came up to me and she's like, you know what? I see you all the time coming in here, and I used to look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, look at this girl! Like, what the hell with all the tattoos on her face?" Da, 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 da. And then she's like, and then I did some randomly just rambling to me. She's like, then I did some interpersonal work, and I realized that like I actually just disliked you without knowing you at all, but I disliked you because you are comfortable in your own skin and you can live how you want, how you
Yep.
want. I wish I could get tattoos on my face, but I'm in this corporate job that I fucking hate. I hate my boss. I hate my husband. Do you know what I mean? Like she's just going on and she's like, and that's why seeing someone like you awoke something in me that felt like hate, but actually I'm just a bit jealous. I don't even know you. I don't know if you're happy. I don't know if you're rich, but I just know that like you look like you live your truth, you know? So I always say that like when you hate on someone, some people, you know, they do things that should be hated on, but I'm just saying like look inside and figure out what about you is being triggered by this person.
No, but but I'm even gonna challenge that. If somebody does something that is horrendous and whatever, right? It's and I have a problem with it. Why do I need to recruit other people? Because what bothers me is sometimes is that thing, yes, I get it. This person fucked up. Sorry for my foul language. This person messed up. This person whatever. But why can't I feel just saying I don't like what Shamiso has done? I don't like this and be okay with it.
But
Why
I want
do I need to
dislike
recruit? Why do they
everyone.
only
You know
have
how
to
many
recruit?
people are hate
you know how many people are
Yes.
friends just because they both hate the same person?
Ah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be mates because we both don't. I don't like
No,
anything
let's not
about
do
you, but we
that.
both don't like Londie now. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What
Like,
used to bother me, it doesn't anymore now. Thank God I've grown out of it. It's the thing I used to think, if you know hate and you know pain, why would you want to inflict it on somebody else? And context is that I would look at this LGBTQI whatever community, right? And I would see how the most hate that you will get is from the community. And it used to bother me so much. Why? These people know hate. They know what it is to have somebody look at you and just want you to feel pain for simply existing. Why would they still want to inflict the same thing on people,
others.
on others? You know
It's
what I mean?
like women. It's always women
because I was
alone
like,
hate.
what the hell? And even though I would understand, like, I mean, for me, the biggest one was my little thing with Bonang and all of that, right? And the vitriol, and I was like, you've never met me. You don't know. Hell, you've never even met Bonang. You don't know us. But you are right here hating on me, whatever. Why are you doing that? And I realized, no, man. I know sometimes people don't, when they see you happy and their lives are not fulfilled and they have to go in spaces where they are not comfortable to go into to find that joy, they will hate you. Why are you able to go there? Because I'm not able to go there.
yeah.
And the moment I realized that when I launched, the moment and that's not to say, you move in a world being oblivious to the mistakes that you make. You move through the world being oblivious to the wrongs that you do to other people. I'm not saying that. Do you understand? I think part of maturity is being able to be in a room and say, fuck, I just said the wrong thing. Sorry. I just did the wrong thing. Yeah, police, whatever, right? But we live in a society right now that is so hell-bent on humbling, hell-bent on inflicting more than just listening. Do you understand? That's why I advise my friends in the industry, whatever, right? Sometimes an apology, don't even do it. And here's why. Because people on social media a lot of the times are not looking for redemption. They're not angry at you and looking at you to get to a point where you fix what you angered them on. They want to be angry all the time. So even if you apologize, they're not going to receive it.
They won't.
So you feel like, what's the point?
So it's damned if you do.
Damned if you
No,
don't.
but you
Damned if you don't.
But you do it for yourself.
Exactly.
You don't do it for them.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I know I always have a lyric for everything, but Drake literally
Oh
said,
my God.
I'm a reflection of all your insecurities.
Oh, thank you very much.
Because life is a mirror.
But speaking of you, since you talk about like your friends in the industry, someone who you've mentioned to be your friend, which is Anele Mtota, is her man is involved in what? It's just
So here's what's happening. So there's a tender that went out for PPEs, right?
Yes.
Which is, the protection tontonis that happened during COVID and all of that. So the story as it is right now is the SIU has decided the tender that they got, and when I say they, I mean the husband and the partner. The partner happens to be the daughter, the minister.
Okay.
What's her name again? Makonyana,
kill me.
Help.
Yeah. So this had nothing to do with Anele, right? This thing happened prior to Anele and the husband even being in a relationship, right?
Yes.
So he released a statement, for instance, where he says, just give me a moment. I hope I did a screenshot, right?
Because I just don't understand. How far the because obviously sometimes men do things and then their partners are implicated, because the articles are Anele Mtota's husband, and not his name.
I mean, clickbait.
I guess clickbait. But it's also like, for me, whenever that conversation comes up, I'm always like, I understand. They obviously people like to say on socials like, Shamiso knows what her man is doing, like, you know what I mean? So she's then complicit in it, But for me, I'm just like, I'm not even defending anybody, but I'm playing devil's advocate and I'm talking about me, myself, and I.
Yes.
I personally, if I was like married to someone and we are rich and everything, and I'm like, oh, obviously I would know what my husband does. So I'd be like, oh, you say you're a businessman and this is the business that you run, or this is whatever.
Yeah.
Sharp. I'm not really, and it's because I don't like talking about finances. I'm genuinely uncomfortable with money chats. Like if I'm at a restaurant and people are thinking about the bill, I'll just be like, fuck it, I'll pay. Do you know what I mean? So I'm very uncomfortable talking about finances. I don't want someone to ask me how much I earn, like a partner. I would never be like, oh, I work at, the Podcast and Chill Network and this is how much they pay me. No. So I'm saying for that reason, I feel like I would, like if I was in a situation where I was dating, married to someone who might be involved in some shady business, I probably genuinely wouldn't know. Because if you say, babe, I'm a businessman and I do the sets for Podcast and Chill Network, I'll be like, sharp. When you buy me a nice handbag, I'm not, babe, where did you get this? Thank you. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to endorse ignorance, but I'm saying I'll take it for what you say. So if you say that you're like this business person and your business is successful, I'll be like, good shot. Do you know what I mean? But like, why? I wouldn't investigate because I wouldn't feel the need to, because you said, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that like, so I just don't understand like her getting the flack and being the title of the articles.
The chronology of this whole thing does not compute in terms of why is Anele getting the heat, right?
Yes.
Because in his statement, this is what this guy is saying. I finally found it, right? He said, firstly, I categorically state that Anele has no connection whatsoever to the events under scrutiny. The matters in question relate to my business activities in 2020.
You see now.
Whereas my relationship with Anele only commenced in mid-2024. It's 3 years later.
Imagine.
You understand? subsequently our marriage happened in culminated in our marriage in 2025. Any suggestion of involvement is factually incorrect, malicious, blah 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 blah, whatever he says there. Right? But for me, the most important thing for me there was the chronology of what happened. So this thing happened in 2020. He only got into a relationship with Anele in mid 2024. Right? And I'm happy that you said what you said, Jorge. There are certain people that when they get into a relationship with people, they don't want to be talking about where is your finances coming from. And also, listen, to be fair, I do understand people who are saying, if you are in a relationship with somebody and you are getting married to this person, so by the time it gets to marriage, then there is unalabuka in your account, you know, and all of that stuff. No, I think there's a conversation that happens about finances. I don't think anybody would marry somebody without finances. So I don't want it to seem like we are here trying to defend nonsense. If there's nonsense. Anybody who's got questions about the fact that at the point of marriage, I understand in the dating phase, but at the point of marriage, was there any discussion? That's a fair question, right? It's a fair question. We're not trying to stop that. But what I'm saying is that, but if you're only talking about the fact that I remember Lerato Kanye with her husband, right?
Yes.
With the situation that was happening with Mall now getting, you know, into financial trouble, and people are saying, why is it? Guys, that is Ndala Mall. It's not Lerato Kanye Mall. It's not her business. However, I do also understand that association sometimes does warrant some level of accountability.
It does.
And we have to be fair about that. You know what I mean? In as much as every time when somebody happens with people that I know, somebody expects, oh, Phil, you should say something. What's your point? Whatever. And I always choose silence. Because in a situation like that, no matter what you say, somebody's going to find negativity in it.
Yeah, true.
You understand? If you say, oh, no, this is wrong, it's like, oh, you're throwing your friend under the bus. You are a horrible person. If you're saying, "Whoa, wait, no, let's get the facts straight."
It's only because it's your friend.
So it's all of that thing. But all I'm gonna say is, especially when it comes to government funds, asking questions is not wrong. And I'm sure Anele, as a broadcaster, as somebody who has interviewed politicians, who had people sit on her show and have hot questions being asked to them, like I think it was Helen Zilla or somebody like that. Understand? I think Anele would also appreciate the fact that people have to ask questions.
Yeah, because they don't know when the relationship started.
Listen, people have to ask questions because this is government funds. It's not some private.
It affects
people. You understand? Like, but at the same time,
matters.
ask questions without, with facts. Understand with facts. Correct. Okay, the relationship started 3 years before this tender was given. After, sorry, babe. Thank you for that. This happened 3 years after the tender thing was happening, and the marriage happened like a few months later after that. You know what I mean?
So do you think basically, do you think the money was finished when he met her?
Hallelujah.
Hey, yo.
We don't know, but here's the thing though. Anele has money as well.
Yes, she does.
Guys, Anele has money.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Do you know why? Do you know why people in the industry call Anele the head girl? Yako Prime Media.
Yes.
It's because she's that girl at Prime Media.
She is that girl.
Do you know how much it is to book Anele to come and MC an event?
Tell us more.
I need a phone.
You will win.
I need
No,
to
but that's the
save
thing.
up.
No, but here's my thing as well, ladies. I also don't want us to sit and not acknowledge the fact that society, especially here in South Africa, we like to diminish the success of females as independent, whatever. Okay, so let me frame it like this, right?
Yeah.
If a lady who is established herself, who's making her own money, goes and dates a rich guy, for some reason you all forget this lady has her own money.
Yep.
You understand?
100%.
Because why would a lady who's got her own money want to go and date a guy who is...
Date down.
It does not make sense. You date at your level, right?
Yeah.
But why is it that when ladies are dating at their level, you guys sort of like reduce them?
Yeah.
to being
a gold digger.
Now you're a gold digger.
Yeah,
But it's
now
like,
you're a
chief,
gold digger.
you
It's
know
my
I
level.
work, right? You know I work. Like I got jabs, multiple jabs.
And it's okay if you want to date someone with money, even if you're not a working hun, even if you don't have the funds. If you want to date someone with money, that's your preference.
That's your prerogative, and hopefully someone
I
with money
agree with
wants to
that.
date you.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
But also a caveat. I also don't think that then if there's a choice that you make, right? Fine. Everybody's entitled to their own whatever, right?
Yes.
But I don't like it when people who wanna date guys with money chastise people who are okay with dating with Temba from next door.
First of all, men who talk about gold diggers generally don't have the gold to dig.
Yep.
Yeah. It's true that, obviously.
It's generally those guys. Like, they are in there. You know, you'll see an article about Mang dating Mang and like, let's say a famous couple divorcing and the wife is getting like, okay, a settlement of like 140M or something like that, you know, in like, you know, American news or whatever the case may be. And then you'll see some random guy on Twitter be like, I would never give a woman 140M. You don't have 140M. Why in this hypothetical situation? Yes, why are you even talking about it? That's what I'm saying. I feel like the men with gold to dig rarely complain about gold diggers. But it's the men with no gold to dig.
Apparently now the men are the gold diggers.
Oh!
Yeah, that's why the term ice boy exists. That's why the term ice boy exists, because you also are around the nigga with money. Do you know what I mean? There was this video of Ghana doing his run club thing.
Yeah.
And it was niggas who were
I saw that.
you know, faffing over him.
Running in front with
being
Ghana.
male groupies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ice boys wouldn't exist if men weren't gold diggers too.
Yeah.
Men also like
No, but they do it in
proximity
relationships
to
as
rich
well, right?
men.
Yeah, in relationships,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Men like proximity to rich men, and also in relationships.
Yeah.
Yes.
From
No,
the
we've got multiple stories.
and the men.
The one that
Yeah,
comes
I'm
top
not
of my
saying
head
a
right
man,
now,
man,
I can
yeah,
think of.
but-
Remember, was it last year or something? There was a lady who was a doctor who spent like close to some 1.5 million or whatever on a guy, where she bought this guy
a car.
cars and right?
It happens.
There was that. We had a conversation the other day about, you know, on the gay side with that
Yes.
influencer who had this boy who was not only just going after him for money, he was also going after Lasizo for money.
I saw that. I was like, hey, man, so the plot thickens. And it's the yeah.
But that's a reality show. Not a reality show. That's a reality though, because when men do that, it's not seen or perceived as gold digger, right? It's perceived as like, you're
I'm holding
hustling.
him down.
Yeah, you hold it. Yes,
holding him
But then
down.
that's why
But why
there's
women do it though?
women. But then there's often
No, like do it,
nines.
like allow it, allow
Men.
guys to. Why
There's
would a
the
woman wants to
woman.
give a guy money?
Because she loves him. And she has the money. She can afford
Okay.
to spend money on her
What
guy.
made you so comfortable to ask me for money? Because you have all your stupid friends that you're drinking at the club with and you're doing all that nonsense with. You have your parents, you have your siblings, and then you choose to ask me why.
But women do it as well.
No.
What's wrong with asking your partner for money?
As my man.
For me, you cross the line when now you're abusing. My goodness.
Okay. No, I don't mind I'm really like a ride or die chick. So like if I'm really in it with someone and it's a thing of like, it's a tough time, I need help with this, shop. But I'm talking about tough times. I'm not talking about sending money as in like you want a haircut or you want to go groove. I'm talking about really holding you down when it's like, chief, like I made a bad business decision.
Yeah.
I just need like 10K to hold me or whatever the case may be. But I'm saying that spoiling as in like you want to go for lunch or I must be booking you a thing or
Women
I
do
must
that.
request for, please.
Even for nails, guys. Women be
But-
asking
but
money
also-
for lunch, Shamiso.
Yeah.
Nails, lashes.
I already told you I'm here to support
Shoes.
women's rights and wrongs.
Yes.
So I don't know why you're trying to level it against me.
No, I'm saying some women actually just ask for everything
Yeah, that's fine.
from
But
men.
also
and
sometimes
then
if
men
you
are
use
now
to
doing it.
Yeah, if you use
No,
to certain
no.
comforts, right? Like for instance, somebody looking at it might be like, I feel you got swindled. But for me, some guys, there are certain comforts that I'm used to. And if you are dating me and you can afford those comforts, I will make sure that those comforts are happening regardless.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So to somebody else looking from the outside and they'll be like, bruh, you all went to wherever, and then Phil was the one who paid for everything. I wanted you there. You said you can't afford to be there, but I wanted you there.
Yes.
So I spent that money because I wanted to be there and I wanted you to be there. So that's my comfort. You know, I think sometimes people think doing things that pleases you is you being used. And they don't understand sometimes, even people who are trying to use you, they don't understand sometimes you allow people to use you.
Yep. But when is it now gold digging then?
Well, I think gold digging
If it comes
implies
to the
that I'm
plan.
here just for the gold.
Yes.
Because the gold is fine, but I also love you. But now, if I'm just here for the gold, I actually can't stand you. When you kiss me, I'm like, ugh. But he's got money. I think that's when it becomes
for me, gold digging
digging.
is if I'm gonna deny you, if I'm gonna benefit from you, but have somebody else that I am putting out there that this is my person.
Oh,
but maybe
You
sometimes
understand?
that is
person,
digging hardcore.
No,
then.
but I'm saying sometimes maybe another person isn't involved. Like maybe I'm not dating Phil for the money, but I'm actually cheating with Londie. I'm saying even if the other person isn't involved, I feel like gold digging is being with someone just for that. You don't like them,
money.
you're not attracted to them. You really actually don't care whether they live or die.
So
you know what I mean?
There's
Like,
people that are serious about digging to a point where they will learn to love you.
Yeah.
So that they can eat your money.
okay, I hear you. You know Erica from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that situation, like that guy, I don't think.
You'd be very surprised. So like optics.
You know what I mean?
So, what? So they don't look compatible? You don't think that he's
No,
the
she
kinda-
likes a really nice lifestyle. He wasn't a great person. And she came out afterwards and said, he wasn't. And like, yeah, and she was really young when she met him, and he took her and her son in. But basically, I'm just saying, I feel like gold digging is when like I don't actually really fuck with you, but I'm here for something.
Okay, when it's
opposed
beneficial,
to-
like
yeah,
in
because I can
whatever
love you
way.
and want money from you, but at least I love you.
Career-wise, is still gold. Is it still gold digging if I'm only with you because you can advance my career?
I think it's using, not necessarily gold digging, because there's no gold
So,
involved. Someone can be.
but what is
using
gold?
you.
There's
No, but
money
gold-
involved.
Yes, that's
There's money involved.
No, but like the money is like it's there. It's not handed to me. It's a thing of I'm dating you.
So
it's a
gold
and I'm
is
stepping
when there's
stone.
I'm liking you. So I think
allowances.
using.
It's using.
So if you're
Yes.
getting my girlfriend allowances, that's when we're talking gold digging, right? But if the gold is not tangible, if it's not tangible benefits like money,
Using.
then it's using. It's not
Yes,
gold
I
digging.
think, yeah,
We
I'm
learn
using
something
Phil
new
for
every day.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
know
the
what I
girlfriends
mean?
getting allowances are also gold digging if they
I
love
don't
the
think
guy.
So you can love the guy and get
Well,
money.
you
That's
love
what
the
I'm saying.
guy. He
I
has
love
the
him.
money.
I
You
love
love
him,
him.
but he must send something.
Okay.
It's a bit confusing when money is involved.
And what is an
Let's be
acceptable? What
honest.
is an acceptable girlfriend allowance?
Oh wow.
No. We're not talking amounts, okay? We're talking percentages, right? Let's
Okay.
say I'm Phil, I'm earning 7,000 rand. Am I in the bracket that takes girlfriend allowance, or girlfriend allowance comes at a certain tax bracket?
Babuze, na baba keep going.
Wow. If you earn 7,000 rand,
Yes.
obviously you're probably in spaces and meeting people that
Are within that bracket.
are within that bracket. So
Okay.
maybe if you're earning 7,000, you date a girl and she needs 500 or like 1,000.
Okay.
Then
Do you know
it's
what I
fine.
mean? Obviously, you might not be going out with Londie.
But in this economy, I wouldn't
you know what
advise.
I mean? But I think that I also do.
Do you have a
No,
car
because
where
all-
you're staying? Like it's groceries,
Yeah,
Then there's the girlfriend allowance. No,
Yeah.
don't do it.
at all.
Why are you
because the
giving
honey
people
he's dating-
allowances?
Oh, I don't know.
Like you
Okay,
barely
okay,
surviving.
Yeah, but
Why
know,
lying? I
as
also
a girlfriend still wants to obviously feel like a girlfriend.
Then it's slang and it's
Through
in my
that,
head to
exactly,
You know, like
Yeah.
7K. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah, I know.
while we're on that topic, so if you're living with somebody, right, and there's grocery in the house,
Yeah.
the cars have petrol and whatever, do you still need to provide financial, like physical money?
No, I don't
Because
think so.
my thing is on some if I'm living with you, if we are living together,
Yeah.
we're sharing the same responsibilities within the house, or
Yeah.
I'm taking care of whatever, whoever's taking care of the house, whatever. Why does there still need to be a money thing?
No, I agree with you. I agree. Like money's great, guys, but if you, it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
money thing, how? Like, I need you to.
As in, like,
explain.
he's saying if the rent is paid, there's food in the fridge, we go out on dates where I pay as the man. Why do I still then need to send you money? Most of your life is already sorted.
And especially if you have means to actually
the stuff
do other
yourself.
things that,
Yeah.
like for instance, if a man says to you, leave your job and come and be a housewife,
That's different.
that girl, I
Now
would
you
say,
need an allowance.
Madam, you need. You should actually
Yeah,
put
then
it
I
in
need
your
an allowance.
spreadsheet, in
Yo,
your
I need
I've done
leisure.
that before. Now, Kipawanga file. This is what I'm paying for
Yeah.
my car. This is the house.
Exactly.
This is it. So to survive, this is the amount I need. If you want me
Exactly.
to quit my job.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you've got the means to earn a living in whatever capacity, whether it's if you are an influencer, whether if you are a corporate,
Yeah.
yeah. Why is there still a necessity for somebody to be sending you
To
money?
be
if they're
paying for
dating
your
you?
bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No,
A man
I
is
don't
not
think
paying
so.
for my bills.
I
Yeah.
think so. I mean, I agree with you. Yeah, I
No.
could need.
So it's not a chivalry kind of thing. It's 2026.
It's 2026.
Oh.
No, chivalry is still important, but I do, yeah, like I said, for me.
But you see, this is a thing that I'm trying to get to. You guys are confusing me as people. So there's chivalry
confusing.
that needs to be catered to, right? And then there is a
But chivalry
New
is just
age.
being a gentleman. Opening
Yeah.
a car door is chivalry.
yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's not necessarily a financial thing. Knowing to walk
Yeah.
on this when we're walking on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
knowing that you have to be on the side that's closer to the road is chivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chivalry isn't just financial, and
Gifting?
courting isn't financial as well.
Gifting?
Gifting, yeah, important love language. I mean, my love languages are words of affirmation and quality time. So.
Yeah.
Gifting for me is like whatever, like oh yeah, great, but
Yeah, I love quality time.
But does it change though with age? Like in your 20s, the same love language has it sustained in as you leave your early 20s now
I
you
think
get
it
into your
changes.
mature womanhood?
Like, how are you
As someone
spending
who's-
time with your boyfriend when you're stressed about your bills or something that's bothering you financially? Obviously, you have to talk to your partner. Maybe they can
And
assist
vent.
you. You know,
Yeah.
you have to vent, get assistance. Because, I mean, obviously, you're not going to enjoy this date because you're going through hell financially, even though you might not want to involve your partner. But at some point,
It's
it
like,
is a
Keith,
partnership.
I'm not happy right now, or I'm not okay, and I have
No,
to tell
I'm
you
going
why.
through a lot financially.
Yeah.
You know, if you can assist, it would be great because
Yeah.
you guys are in a partnership and a relationship is supposed to make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
You know, but
But you know, some people are disappointed because sometimes you can vent to a man about a problem and he'll just be like, you know, like, oh shit, I'm so sorry, babe. And it's like, not that you vent to
that's not your guy.
not that you vent to plant a seed. Like sometimes you might generally be venting, but then when you get that response of like, shit, like damn, that's crazy. It's kind of like, actually,
Like, that's it.
you are part of my problems. now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's not your
you
guy.
are now part of
Yes.
the problems because, like, there's no sort of, even if it's not a financial thing, but there's no sort of brainstorming about a solution,
know?
offering a solution, calling who you can call. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a money thing. There's other problems outside of money. It
Yeah.
could be connections, it could be whatever the case may be. But venting to someone and you're just venting, but when you get that response of, damn, babe, that's crazy. Ebana.
But now,
Now
that's
just added you to the list. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like you are part of
I love
the
that.
problems now.
Yeah.
Like what's happening?
You need
know?
to go with the problem.
Yeah, actually, you and the problems need to all go. Like,
let's bring it back
please.
to the main thing, okay?
Yeah.
So, are we saying, Horem, society needs to read the room because men are just as bad as good? Oh, we're not even bad. Men are just
Say
men
it.
are gold
diggers.
diggers as much as women are.
Yes.
Yes.
And you qualify that with a man who takes money from a woman is a gold digger.
Yebo. Wait. Yay.
You were busy
Maganyana.
sending the money for the haircuts and all that.
Okay, but wait. It
So
depends.
what qualify? No,
Personally, I'm
let's
not sending
qualify
you
it. Let's
money
qualify
for
before we
Sorbet
close the
Man,
topic.
please.
Let's qualify it, right? When we are saying men are just as
If you're not there for the love.
yes,
And
if
you're
you're just
just
there for
digging
the,
for the gold.
benefits, right?
Yes.
Then you are a gold digger.
You're a gold digger.
And like I said, that's why most times, if I'm friends with an ice boy,
Yeah.
they actually hate the khutman or the main nigga, low key.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I
do.
mean? They really
True
do
that.
resent everything
wanna
about
be
that
him.
guy.
Yeah, I've
You know
seen
what I
that.
mean? But they still stick around. Why? Because guy has money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll take the the crumbs. You know what I mean? So Guy Goodman will come with the baddie, and then Ice Boy maybe can vibe with baddie's friends. Do you know what I mean? So it's actually a lot of resentment there, but they stick around because of money.
Even in a smaller scale, the first boy in the group to get a car becomes a Grootman.
Yeah.
In the group.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he starts ordering his friends around because he's the one with the car.
Yeah.
He's the one who's gonna get them to groove.
Unfortunately, that's life.
At the club.
Yeah.
Who's paying for the section? Do you know what I mean? So I'm saying the fact that Ice Boys exist proves that men can be gold diggers.
Cool. Who else needs to read the room?
Oh my God.
I know.
So men need to read the room.
Men need to read the room, but also honeys need to read the room. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a video of Chris Brown like passionately kissing a fan.
You guys mentioned that, and I never got to see it. Let's see it.
Let's watch it actually.
These concert dynamics. You know, like I don't know what's supposed to happen. Like you're at a concert with your partner, and now Chris Brown calls you onto stage. And then he kisses you.
Guys, sorry, babe.
Wait, let's watch it.
Let's see a video. Okay. Sorry, babes, go ahead.
Ooh, nah. Even without playing, I'm like, what the fuck?
It's still buffering. Network. Okay, describe it, friend. Network.
Yeah, obviously, you know, he has these things. I mean, a lot of artists do where they call someone on stage. He also had Summer Walker at some point, but he did give her a heads up that she was going to be on stage. She says she shaved and perfumed every inch of her body for that moment.
Okay.
But yeah, so he pulls a fan on stage and they were kissing, and I think she has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know, was a husband
She's married.
or engaged? And then did he come on stage? I mean, was the boyfriend at the concert?
Yeah.
So imagine, I mean, he broke up with her, right? Surely. I don't know, but like,
why?
There's a
that was just a
divorce
one
now.
moment that was never like, it's not like that girl went home and screwed to Chris Brown.
She could have.
No, guys.
Now, she let her fantasy ruin her reality.
Oh, hallelujah. Hey,
Amen.
Not that.
Amen. You left your house for a hotel.
You're a married woman at the end of the day, whether it's Chris Brown or whoever.
But you know what? How my friend doesn't not get mad at me for saying this. My friend of mine, Gugu loves Chris Brown so much that if she were to be given an opportunity to go on stage and grind and do whatever, I think my friend would. I think my friend would do.
Lambs is too much. Grinding is fine.
Maybe I am. Woo.
Lambs, Nama would have divorced. Maybe she doesn't have to be married.
When you come home, just know you're coming home single as a dollar bill. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be packing.
Yeah.
Let me think. Okay.
She's going to be thinking about
boyfriend
Chris
on
Brown
stage,
all night.
Rihanna. Not lambs. She can dry hump.
No, guys, lambs is wrong.
Lambs.
You married.
You said something last week. You got to say when we were talking about
Yes,
acting.
that bona is from.
You don't know what the bona is.
Now her witness is from the Chris Brown thing.
It finally plays.
Oh my goodness.
See, she wanted to kiss him.
She's holding.
She kissed him. No.
Yeah, okay.
No, she kissed him, actually.
No, now you've lost the love of your life, and what's the achievement? I kissed Chris Brown one time, guys.
Huh?
What do you have to?
Him.
No, but what do you have to show for it? Because Chris Brown's not taking you home, putting you in a mansion, and giving
She's
you.
got no
Maybe guys, we are
$5,000
different. Like for instance, I'm not a prude, bruh. Like me now, like when I get into a relationship, I've got 3 rules, right? Protect yourself or protect me so that we all go, right?
Yeah.
Number 2, don't go date somebody who's gonna come. Don't go mess with mess with somebody who's gonna come and throw it in my face and disrespect me in your presence, right? Number 3 is on some. Let's just be honest. You understand? We are honest enough to know, if I'm in a room and you see somebody who's beautiful and you're flirting with that person, as long as it's not done in a disrespectful way, I'm okay with that. Like me going out with my person and this is happening. It's not humiliating. No, in your standard, Londie, where that is.
The whole world is seeing your wife kiss Chris Brown.
Imagine as this guy's friends seeing this viral.
It's humiliating.
But who gives a fuck about friends?
No.
Seeing this
As
guy's
a man,
wife.
no.
Imagine her mother-in-law.
Okay, that's a different
Yeah,
situation.
your mother-in-law.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, it's not like it's.
But even the mother-in-law wants to kiss
It's not
Chris
even
Brown.
like-
Exactly. You see now? Why Valage? There you go.
Damn.
Case closed.
No, personally for me, it's a wrap. I'm a very like possessive partner.
Yeah, no.
So for me personally, it's a wrap. Like I have the biggest crush okay, not the biggest crush. Sorry.
Ooh, let's hear it.
I have a crush on Odile. You know what I mean? He's a singer, beautiful man.
Yeah.
You know,
Local?
He was in Cape Town. Did you meet him?
No, my boyfriend met him, and he even came back and said, "Babe, yeah, hold on, yeah, he's grand. He's cool."
There
Do you
you
know what I
go.
mean? But then I was like, "Yo, if I was there," and then he said,
didn't kiss him.
"Yeah." I hope Odile is there for you when you're busy crashing out. It's fine. I hope his looks just
Imagine now if
don't
you
do it.
kiss Odile.
I never.
missed him out.
I would
Why?
In public.
No, that's the example I'm trying to make. I would never do that. That's fucked up.
And that's a you thing.
But
And
you-
that's okay.
Who's your crush? Would you kiss
Understand?
them? You're
If I'm
But
dating
he's
somebody,
single.
Yes.
if I'm in a kind of relationship where the other person knows
Who's your crush?
I'm still going home
Yeah.
with you.
I'm still going
Oh,
to
wow.
Then you're gonna come with the Chris
Oh,
Brown
yeah,
phone.
okay.
Alright,
Keep
Keep
it,
it.
man.
But
I
guys,
keep it.
no, we need to stop. Well, not we need to, as if like I'm dictating to the society. But we are in 2026, guys. Relationship dynamics are different. You know, like people are in freaking circles right now. There are people who are in relationships with 2 other people and they are happy. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is this: that if you and your partner's relationship is solid enough, who cares what your friends think? Who cares
He's
what
not
your
gonna.
family
He's not
thinks?
gonna survive that. It's Chris Brown.
How do you know?
He's not gonna. That's why he's divorcing her. He's not gonna make it.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. But it's also like, dude, you can't be making reckless, impulsive decisions that sacrifice
kissed Chris
forever just for a moment. That's what I'm saying. I'd understand if Chris Brown whispered in her ear, "Chief, leave that guy you with. I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna put you up in a mansion. Get low, patala 50K in dollars per month." Then I understand. But just for Ilamza to have his spit in my mouth,
kissed
then what
him.
do I get to show for it?
It's just
She
a
kissed
kiss,
him.
guys. Yo,
Just
you know
a
there are porn
kiss.
stars who are getting married to
But
other
maybe
guys.
also I'm just jealous she got to kiss Chris Brown. There's also that.
I think you guys are too strict, man. Hey.
No, but okay, no,
No, you guys are too strict. There are porn stars. There are only fan girls and porn stars.
Is she a porn star?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you an example. There are porn stars who will go and do porn and still come back to your husband too.
Oh, I was strong.
Personally, it's not for me. I wouldn't be okay
Shams.
with it. You know.
Thank you very much.
But speaking of like concerts, obviously, you know, everyone has been talking about Kelvin Momo.
Yeah. Hey,
Sing
Kelvin.
shows.
What has he done now?
What's the deal with
The
the
same
missing
thing that
of
he
shows?
does all the time.
I just saw the Durban thing with the storm and
Yeah.
it rained before he could even perform.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Can I ask you that?
Yeah, but
guys,
now
this-
people think it's not even about the rain. It's because of his reputation.
Oh, did he pray for rain?
No, but I'm saying people don't even chuck
So
it
he
up.
could miss the one match.
No, but
No,
people
wait,
don't
wait,
even
wait,
chuck
wait.
it up to the weather or
Aye.
circumstances.
Let it land
anymore.
because
guys,
I don't
it's the
think. No,
weather.
it's not that, friend.
Okay,
Land.
No, I'm saying that because he's missed so many shows that even something that's like the weather, where it has maybe nothing to do with him, because of the reputation now, people have
Thank
chucked
you.
it up to him. It must be that he couldn't make it because he's missed so many shows and there's been so many statements.
you get it, friend.
I
Correct.
get it.
You create such a you create a reputation.
Yeah, that people don't even
just
care
or
that
even
it
at the
rained.
point where
Yeah.
this is like God and the universe
Yeah,
and
they're
whatever.
still like, but you still could have performed.
because it's
Yeah.
a you thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What is the deal with that as an artist, as a performing artist? Like, what do you think?
they
Because
overbook.
also when you first
They're
of all,
greedy.
a lot of these people are
It's a management thing
overbooked.
also.
When I was in Botswana, half of that lineup, shout out to the ladies, they made it obviously, but half of that lineup is like, yo, I now need to drive to this place, at this place, I've got 3-4 more gigs. And I'm like, that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like to just constantly take 7 gigs in a night.
Yeah, I mean, we
You
all
know?
want money, but like you should know how long your set is.
Yeah.
And how long it's going to take you to get from this point to that point.
They
to the
cut
next
And also,
gig.
as a performer,
Provinces, dude.
you can say,
Like,
"Oh, I'm gonna perform
why-
for 2 hours, right?"
why are you putting so
But you
much
know
pressure?
there's gonna be you can
There might be a
filtering,
delay.
getting
Yeah,
Someone
might
out.
be a
else might
delay.
perform.
Might be an
Yeah.
issue.
You
Might
can't
be
take a
traffic.
Botswana and a
Yeah.
Namibia gig on the same night.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to make it? It's like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. So I feel like it's also a management problem and it's a greed problem. Like, people just want to, get so much money out of these gigs that they end up not even caring if they're
Mara,
going to make it or
Kelvin,
not.
guys,
But then
Yo,
you obviously have to, as an artist, you have to refund them though, no? If
Yes,
they say
you
they
have
paid a
to.
deposit.
You have to.
So it's like, so you're willing to miss things to the point where now it's like the money hit your account, katla, and then you miss
No,
it. and then you
sometimes
have
they
to-
chow the money, wait for another gig to reimburse that other gig.
Oh Lord, you
It's,
see,
it's a whole mess. Why are you taking the money when you know you're not going to make it?
No, but for
I
me,
just
it's
wonder why
even
he's
beyond the
missing gigs,
money. For
'cause
me, it's
people
about
love
the
him so
fans,
much.
guys. These
Oh,
people,
the
and Caesar
fans.
Clomo put out a tweet was it Sizo Drama? Yeah, I think it was Sizo Drama where he was saying Kelvin is now playing a dangerous game because there are a lot of people who invest in these events and stuff like that, right? Where your absence there means that it's not just the venue that's losing money. It's other people that are investing in the venue.
Yep. Maybe they
that are
invested
losing
because
money.
you are there.
Yes, you get what I'm saying. So he and I didn't even think about it in that way, Mina, initially. I was like, and I sat back and I thought, oh yeah, I get it. Because I think it's gonna get to a point now where people are gonna start going straight to him to want refunds.
Yeah.
So let's say he's booked for like a gig. I'm just saying numbers there. They just booked to play for 30K, right? And he gets the deposit of that 30K, which is 15K, right? And he thinks, I can just return that 15K and everything is fine. I think now it's gonna get to a point, from what I gathered from that conversation that happened under the tweet, Sizo Dromo, that it's gonna get to a point where other people with nefarious intentions with their money will start wanting more than just what he was being paid.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm going, where I'm going,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
It's gonna get to a point now where because of you not showing up, we lost a meal.
Yeah.
We
And
lost
you don't
500K.
Pay us
always-
back that money.
Yeah.
You don't always know who's who in the zoo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't always know who's backing what and who you chose you're stepping on. But when he does release the statements, what is usually the reason? Is it the unforeseen circumstances or
I
what?
feel like some of us don't know about it, but the minute he's consistently, posting a statement,
Yeah, but
then we now find out. So it's how again.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point just talk to the promoters and don't put it on social media.
Yeah.
Because that's how the
But then also
reputation
the
then
fans,
develops.
the fans want to
Ish,
know.
it's a trick.
Yeah.
Just go to the gigs,
The
man.
fans.
Yeah, like
No, but if
it's
you
a
overbook
something.
yourself, though, there's no way you're
He
gonna get
missed
to the
an
gigs.
international tour, right?
Yes. You understand? So if you
At some
overbook
point.
yourself, I was watching was it YouTube or whatever?
Yeah,
there
it's a
was
lot.
something with Coachella, right? They've got this thing called radius circle or something, circle radius, whatever. So the thing is that if you are booked by Coachella for a certain period of time, I think it's like 134 weeks or something like that, before and after, you're not allowed to promote any other show. You're not allowed to do anything. Well, you can still do it as long as you're not promoting it so that it becomes above Coachella, right?
Okay.
And the video that I saw, this lady was talking about how for the big artists like your Justin Bieber, Beyonce, whatever, they don't care. You know what I mean? They're not losing anything out of that radius. I think it's called the radius circle clause in their contract. They don't lose anything there because they are big stars. So that one night at Coachella, they're making like whatever.
Yeah.
But for the small artists that are performing at Coachella who are now under that clause, the radius circle clause, they are not able to take other gigs, or if they take other gigs, they're not able to promote them.
Okay.
So if somebody breaks that rule, and they are a small artist, I get it, I understand.
Yeah.
Right? Kelvin is a big artist to a point where I don't know what his rate is, but I'm assuming that he's earning more than these kids that are running around doing 15 gigs in one night.
Yeah.
You understand? And now it's getting to a point where his management's pension to want to make as much money as possible is now ruining the bread.
Brand.
Now you're killing the goose now,
Yeah.
because you care about the eggs, you're killing the goose.
Yes.
And that's where I'm at. Because we are at that point right now, because right now, Kelvin Momo, the brand, is known as, is Kelvin Momo
Is he?
won't show up.
Yes, he's a no-show guy now.
Yeah, that's it. Kelvin No Show Momo.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for right now.
No
So
show.
now he is ruining the
Kelvin No
bread.
Show.
No-show. Momo.
I'm so sorry. Shout out. I just wonder because I'm like, Chief, people love you.
Yes.
No, we love
People
him.
love you. Like everybody is like crazy about the music. So I'm just like, serve it to the people, man. But I mean, obviously we don't know the semantics
Yeah.
in someone's personal life. But then it's like maybe if you're not in a position, whether it's for a mental whatever reason, then don't take the booking. Like be absolutely sure
But also the managers can be
Make
greedy.
it.
The managers are very
let's address the
greedy.
managers.
They-
Managers
they
can
take
Can
the
overbook
push
you
someone-
without you
Yes, no
I'm signing off on it.
And they're
Managers
like,
can
"We
get
could do
greedy because they
it."
get a cut. I get.
Yes.
So
30%
they
sometimes.
get a cut, so
But now
they
if you're
can be
pushing
very,
and the person doesn't make it, you and your cuts need to give a refund.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, quick one. Remember we were talking about managers' conversation the other week?
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever. Did you guys see the Aphiwe and Londie thing?
Oh, yes. Londie got fired.
Yes. And that
Who's
girl
Londie
and
besides you?
Aphiwe's manager. Oh,
yeah. So
the other one. Who's this Londie?
So Aphiwe is that girl that got onto the Chris Brown song and
Yes.
she blew up and
Yeah.
whatever. And
Manager.
beautiful voice, whatever.
Yeah.
But she's a little cuckoo in the head because she's always on social media.
No, she's
posting-
still young.
Yeah, no, but
Why is that on
we'll
social
we'll
media?
get to that young thing because
Yeah.
I have a problem with that. For how long are we gonna give somebody a pass and say, "Hore, you're still young, doing
Great.
the
I
same
think
thing,
my
right?"
pass stopped when I was like 23. That's when people
There
started
you go.
saying, Shabi, so you're still young. Like,
So to bring you abreast, when Shamiz,
yeah.
so she has decided to fire her manager, right?
Yes.
But instead of just being a statement, "Hore, I'm no longer working with this manager, whatever," she goes on I think it's Instagram, whatever, where she posts messages that will clearly be read as that's the reason. Where she's like, something along the lines of, "If you get into my personal business, you are fired."
Yeah, but
Oh, I didn't
Kind of
see
thing,
that
right?
part.
damn.
Now,
sassy.
Chiki, because of that, now there's a story coming out. Hore, she's got a new boyfriend.
Mhm.
And I think the manager had an issue with the new
boyfriend.
boyfriend getting involved in the business
Business.
of because
Ooh.
and that's what bothers me about these young kids that are coming up and you need to understand there is Shamiso, the business,
Mhm.
and there is Shamiso, the person.
Yeah.
Mm.
You understand? And there needs to be a clear separation on that.
Yes.
This is a business that needs to be protected
Mm.
at all costs because this is where the money is coming from for everybody who's employed under you, everybody who's working under you. Right? This is Shamiso who, I don't want to wake up today, I don't want to do this. Fine, do your thing.
Yeah.
And
so-
I feel like these kids don't see it. Do we have it here? There you go.
I
Can you
can't-
read that far? I can't read
I
that far.
can't see that
Who
far.
can read that? Oh,
if
there you go.
someone fails to do their job they were hired for and instead gets too involved in your personal life, they get dismissed. Simple. People need to understand you were hired.
Mike.
Oh, sorry. But you guys heard me, right?
Yeah.
People need to understand that you are hired to work, not to be invested in your personal business. When the work isn't done, there are consequences. Boundaries matter, respect matters, and professionalism is non-negotiable.
Oh, shout out Kelly. What's
Right.
happening?
You see, if you read that in isolation, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's on some, okay, yes. As a person, you need to set boundaries.
Mm.
And, as a person, the people that work for you, whether you are young or not, need to be professional or whatever, right?
Yes.
But now, if you start getting the other side, if you start reading the main thing, you start
Where's the other side?
that
What is the other side, Phil?
Is she posting the other side?
no. She posted this, and then because I think Londie, there's a statement there that speaks to,
Oh, sis Londie.
but that's the thing. Londie has a reputation in the industry. Everybody knows her.
Yeah.
Londie would not be that messy.
Re ke mo bone ke mang- Oh, I don't. Oh no, not the girl, the manager.
No, the manager. I don't think
no
there's a picture of the
but I've
manager.
met- I've
Okay.
met
Okay.
her before.
Let me frame this correctly so that we understand what we're talking about, right? We are talking about the fact that you ruin your reputation so much as a person that even when you are not in a wrong, maybe you
Your
will be
reputation
judged by the thing.
precedes
So
you.
this Aphiwe situation, for instance, right? Because this Aphiwe girl has always been messy on social media. She just has ruined her. A lot of people have said, "Yo, this Lengani, she could be
she's
so
so
big.
talented.
She's so talented. She could be so." But the way that she moves in the industry is very detrimental to her growth, right?
Mhm.
There's Londie, who is known in the business to be
Sis
a
Londie.
professional. Sis Londie. Hey. Hi, bo. Ngimdala phela manje nje, ungamboni
Oh,
ngama
Abo
shorts
Londie,
nabo
they were in
nyobanya.
big trouble. Abo Londie were in big trouble this weekend. Wow.
Watch on.
Yeah.
So now, if you juxtapose this thing, not even juxtapose, if you put them side to side,
Yeah.
not even side to side, together like this, who is more likely to be believed as a professional between the two?
The
Oof,
manager.
the manager.
If
Thank
you
you.
think the
Does that-
lady has a reputation.
Yeah.
Because the manager also has a reputation of having worked with other people where there was no drama
Issues.
like this, no
Yeah.
issues
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
So if you look at it from that point, you're looking at it from thinking, this new boyfriend came in, and maybe this girl was neglecting the business side.
Yeah.
Because
of the brand.
boyfriend.
Because
Because
of the
of just being
boyfriend.
under love or whatever, yeah.
There is a-
But where are we getting that info from?
The lady.
No,
the
you-
manager.
The manager.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. She is insinuating it.
Okay.
Londie has not said anything publicly, as far as I know.
Okay.
Right? But the streets, the cyber streets will do what the cyber streets do.
Yeah.
They've deduced the issue between the two of them has to do with the fact that Mogel is in the new relationship. And her posting that confirmed that, because in that thing, as you read, it says
Yes.
my personal
Yeah. She
life.
emphasized on that.
So I personally don't have a manager, but I've always, because it's blurry, because it's like you want someone that you can trust, because your manager's with you on the road.
Yeah.
When they're fighting with your boyfriend on
Yeah.
the phone.
Yeah.
She now knows the ins and outs of your relationship. When your boyfriend is actually there, she's there. Do you know what I mean? When you're not feeling grand and you're like, sorry, I couldn't take the Zoom call because my little brother, whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
they know a lot about your life. So then I think naturally maybe becomes a personal relationship. And then you feel like I can trust this person because they have context of what is happening. Do you know what I mean? But then on the other side, maybe then that helps someone cross a line. But I think that if a manager is going to be involved in your personal life, it should only be when your personal life affects the work, like
Yeah.
you're saying. So if it's a thing of, hey, when I like you never come to shoot, read the room because you always with
Yeah.
your man, then like they have a right to say that because you're fucking up
Yeah.
the business. But if it's just in jail that like, I don't like your man, oh well.
Yeah.
You
But
know?
Shem, the only reason why I brought
Yeah.
it up was the reputational thing.
Yeah.
When you build a certain reputation, it sticks.
Yeah.
So, like, even with Kelvin Momo, what happened in Durban, for instance, he has no control over that. He did not say the Zulu.
If I were him, I was just gonna snap at the venue, post my location to say I came, guys.
Yes.
You see, it's not
No
me.
one saw
Oh,
it.
shit.
It's not me.
No proof of him being there.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would have posted it.
That is
wherever
that
to
is so
say,
fun.
Yeah,
I would
I
have
could have
leaned into
helped
it. That
him,
is so
actually.
clever. That is so
Because I would have
clever.
been like, you see, it's not me.
Yeah.
Like it's the weather.
It could
like
have helped
you know,
him, actually.
Yeah, so like let's not. Obviously, he made the audience is a bit. You know,
So your reputation precedes you. Your
Yes.
reputation stakes, and yeah. So even if when you are not in the wrong, because if you build a certain reputation, people are
Yeah.
gonna, more likely believe the other person.
yeah, and
more
when
than-
people
More
pay
than you.
tickets to come and buy tickets to come and see you, they obviously end up sitting there feeling like Popeyes. So Kelvin Momo,
Oh,
sorry,
yes.
but ish, we really fuck with you. We need to see you out. Don't make us Popeyes because I want to come
Yeah.
to your next show. And as usual, we have Popeyes
Yeah, boo.
for the week. So I'm gonna go with victim number 1. So this person, victim number 1, says, "Hi roomies, my talking stage has an entire family with an 8-month-old child, Nochal. Dude told me it's complicated. Kanti, he's hiding an entire family unit. I am mamish. Oh, I am a mamish of the week. I think she meant to say Popeyeism of the week. Please keep me anonymous. Hiding your whole
Damn.
family from me is kind of crazy. I won't lie.
Men do that all the time.
Sorry, a man is
That's why
hiding his whole
Heritage Day, then they're
family.
getting married, huh?
A man hid his whole family.
Yes, and he has an 8-month-old child.
They've been dating for how long? She didn't tell us.
You see, guys, I told you roomies come with the specifics. But yeah, it's a talking stage. She says my talking stage.
Ooh, I'm at a talking stage, guys. No. And
It's talking
But you must still
stage.
disclose your life. Isn't it Rabua every day?
Wait,
Yeah.
but
And
is he
in the
married?
everyday, an entire family. So entire family, I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's married. But I'm saying in the talking stage, when I say to you, "Oh, how was your day, babe?"
Mm.
Wouldn't you say it was good? My child's a bit sick. Like it would come up. There's no. He was
Ish.
hiding it.
I don't know.
I'm not defending nefarious men, but I feel like sometimes if you're trying to suss people out,
Mm.
there's certain information that you want to keep back,
Yeah.
because sometimes when you're trying to I'm gonna sound so old now. Court somebody. What's the cool way of saying courting?
No,
But we
courting
get
is
you, it's fine.
Yeah.
Shella.
Yeah, I feel so old right now.
No.
So if you're in the court, if you're trying to
Courting
court
stage.
somebody, you don't want to bombard them with information in the beginning, right? Because I'm just trying to get to know Shamiso.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see is Shamiso the kind of person that I want to build a life with? Is Shamiso the kind of person that I want to move from stage 1 to stage 2 with?
Mm.
Wa tlhaloganya?
Yeah.
So I feel like if we are giving Grace Montana, Londie,
Grace Mandlana.
if we are giving Grace Montana, we are saying, gore, if the talking stage is stage 1
Yeah.
of this guy just trying to get to know you
Mm-hmm.
before you start bombarding each other with information,
Mm.
you understand?
Yeah.
I would say I don't see anything wrong with that because I
Mhm.
don't feel like it's a lie. Because I feel like women would probably do it too. There are certain women that if I'm still trying to get to know you, I don't need to tell you that I've got kids.
But it's a huge part of
No.
who you are, though.
It's a huge. That's what I'm saying. For me, if someone is a parent, automatically they talk about their kids. So for
I
me, when you
know.
conceal something like that, it's intentional
It's a
because
bit
your
tricky.
kids are so part of your day, your life. I had to. What are you doing today? I have to
Yes.
pick my kid up from school, or my kid is sick, or whatever the case may be. So for me, if I don't know that you have a kid, I feel like, and also I think it's very manipulative to wait for someone to catch feelings
Yeah.
for you to tell them
Then
something.
you tell them the truth.
Because
No.
now
Okay.
you roped me in and I didn't
You're a
even know
liar.
the full picture.
You're
Yeah,
lying.
I don't think it's
Imagine you're
lying.
on the
It's
phone,
not-
now
no,
the
don't
kids
say
are
you're a
crying,
liar.
then
I
you
don't
mute
think
the
you're a
call.
liar.
No,
You're
first
already
date, I need to
lying
know.
about who you are.
It's not
First-
lying.
It is
guys.
lying.
First date, I need to know.
Everything.
I'm dating a dad and he talks about his daughter all the time. It's a natural thing as a parent to be like,
Yeah.
my kid, my kid, my kid. So if you or keep it, so your whole day just went by and you're not saying anything about the kids.
Yes, 'cause-
that's lying.
Hey, I mean,
'Cause there
it's
was a
strict.
girl
Right?
on
It's strict, man.
girl on
My
Love is
girls are
Blind.
strict, guys.
No, but Phil, a girl on Love is Blind did the same thing in
Yeah.
America, where she had these conversations with the guy. The guy was in love with her, but then he had to choose between her and the other hand.
Yeah.
But she had not told him that she has a child. So then it came down to a point where now she has to be 100% truthful to the guy so that he makes a sound decision where he knows, okay, this is who and this is who I'm talking to, you know?
Yeah.
So then the girl told him that she has a child and immediately he dropped her. See, now imagine if he knew day one.
Yeah, he has every right
Now you're talking to this guy for 20 days.
You're not being open about your full
You
life. Your full
lying.
life includes your children, you know? So he definitely, but also talking stage right now.
Mara,
How
there
long
was-
is a talking stage?
Yes, and
even?
also there's family
Yeah.
involved. Who wants to meet people's families in the talking stages? Like, what the hell?
No, but
No,
when she
talk
says a whole
about
family
them.
unit,
Oh, he
she's
means
saying
the baby,
the kid
oh.
and possibly
Yeah.
the missus. My roomie, I really need you to be more specific.
But wait, what if the
But
guy wants his
Mukogele.
tembo?
Okay, consider there's that.
First date, you must tell me I'm a polygamist, so I can say for tech shop. Like, no,
But
shut
actually,
up. Like,
first
Yeah, fair.
First day, I just want to meet
Fair.
Tushamiz and just have a good time with Tushamiz.
but I'm not
guys.
meeting
How are we having a good time when
I'm
you
not
lying?
meeting you.
Shamiz
It's not
was being truthful.
lying.
It is.
It is. You lying about who you are.
Guys, omission is a form of dishonesty. Just because you didn't lie and say, you know, some people will be like, no, but you didn't ask me if I had a kid. If you are omitting information, you're still being dishonest. Yes, you're not
Yes.
lying, but it's still a form of dishonesty. You
I
know?
get that, but look, if you have been with somebody for like 3 months, 6 months, whatever, and you're making plans with somebody and that information is not disclosed, then obviously that
No, but now
that
I've
is- that
caught
is
feelings, and now
manipulation,
you're
that
telling
is-
me, what if it's a non-negotiable? What if I have a rule that I would never date someone with
Well,
kids?
the kids.
And then you don't tell me, I catch feelings, the sex is great, boom, 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 tun, tun,
You
tun.
got scammed.
And then now you tell me you have a kid. Now I've broken my own rule without unintentionally.
Okay,
Like
okay, okay.
you took
I'll
away my
concede this.
freedom of choice.
I'll concede. The sex before disclosing that would be.
Yeah, the sex would piss me
Yeah.
off because give
Yeah,
the pussy back.
no.
I give
Yeah.
it back.
But if
No,
you're just talking,
yeah,
if you're
I
just
know.
talking,
Give it talking stage.
Give it back.
Are you
Give it
wasting
back.
my time?
Give it
guys.
back.
What if I give Funuka you wasting my time?
Like, give it back. But anyway, I
No,
just hope that you
okay.
leave that man alone. Luckily, it's still a talking
Yeah.
stage. Victim number 2 says, I was dating this guy for 2 years and I turned out to be a side chick in their relationship of 5 months. Hear me out. I was with him for 2 years. Everything was good. Well, I thought it was. Last year, December, I went to his place to see him before heading to my village for Christmas. We spent the night well, and in the morning, I traveled. While on the road, I tried calling him, wanting to tell him the journey is going well, but the phone kept disconnecting. I thought to myself, maybe it's the network. Okay, fine. I arrived at the village on the 24th, and I didn't call because I was tired and thought maybe he'll see my messages on WhatsApp. But nah. I woke up in the morning and still a single tick on WhatsApp. I was like, where is this nigga? I tried calling and it kept disconnecting. So then I borrowed my cousin's phone and called him, and he, hold on, let's choose screenshots. Ebana, sorry. And no, let me go to the actual DM. Keep the thoughts in your mind,
Yeah,
guys.
so
Keep
she's
the
in the
thoughts.
village. She gets a phone
2
now.
years.
Yeah, she's on a phone, a cousin's phone.
Cousin's
Yes.
phone. Right.
Oh, okay, sharp. So
2
yeah.
years.
Yeah, so messages, yeah. But I woke up in the morning, still on single tick WhatsApp. I was like, okay, cool. I then borrowed my cousin's phone and called him, and he picked up the call. And I was like, hey, what's wrong with your phone? He was like, what do you mean? I'm like, it keeps disconnecting. And I asked, did you block me? And he said, yes. I thought we broke up. And while I was still trying to process that, I heard a girl's voice, and I asked who that is. And he said, it's my girlfriend, and hung up. So you were the
She
side
was
chick
dumped
in your
without
own
being told she was
relationship.
dumped.
Yeah, because obviously he blocked her, and then obviously he's answering
blocking is,
while the honey is there. So now he's also probably like, hey, you know when a nigga talks to you different, hey, what's up? And it's like, Ebana, no babe, no
So
nothing.
wait. She dated him for 2 years, and then you hunt dated him for 5 months.
And she took that
How does
nigga.
she know it was 5 months?
I don't know.
From where I'm sitting,
Details.
she doesn't know anything.
No, but you were the side chick in your own relationship, basically.
I'm still sad on.
You
The
know
guy
your
did
partner
not
can
tell
make
her.
you
No,
Own
the guy-
relationship?
The guy did not end
In your
it. He
own
just blocked
relationship,
her.
It wasn't
Sometimes
her
you can
own-
watch
She's
your-
always been a side chick then.
Yeah, but obviously felt like a main. But like sometimes you can watch your relation. Is it mixed? Oh, thank you. Sometimes
Mixed
you
with
can,
what? Not just wanted the lentizana, cheetah's punch.
Sometimes you can watch your own
The
relationship.
chiller's
fine,
no
let's-
filter punch.
I'm doing well.
So
Sometimes you can watch your own relationship
Yeah.
from the outside.
yes,
There was a time where I was cheated on, and for the time that I was being cheated on, that honey was actually the main. Do you know what I mean? Like she became the main because it was like
Damn.
I was watching it from the outside. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's one of those things where like she was watching her relationship from the outside. She called at a bad time. Now he's under honey. And
no wonder
obviously,
Londie they
honey's like,
crash
oh,
out.
who's calling?
That's too important.
No, honest, it's nah.
Hey,
I think they did on purpose.
yo, no wonder you
I
crash out,
told
my
you,
friend.
Spirit, I'm
Hey,
coming for you.
Spirit, she's on your
Right.
neck.
So my
Back,
bad. Go,
back,
go, go.
back.
on,
So
go
what?
on, go on.
So then, what do you?
No, I'm still caught on. This guy
Yes.
broke up with her without telling her that we've broken up, like by just
Yeah.
simply blocking her.
Yes.
That is so mean.
Yo, it's so
that is so
mean.
rude.
Because you have someone in their head the whole time, and that's so unfair. I think it's like, for me, just be honest.
Yeah.
Like I hosted a show
Nah.
called Ghosted,
Yeah.
right? With Oris Mampof, and we were addressed. It was like catfish, but for people who've been ghosted, to bring two people together and be like, "Why'd you ghost me?" You know.
Mm.
And I think it's so cruel because I feel like just telling someone, "Hey man, I don't fuck with you anymore. I don't like you anymore. Whatever," is so much better than letting someone come up with their own scenario. So now they're sitting
Yeah.
there and they're like, does this person think I'm bad in bed? Do
Ish,
they
you
think I'm a
need the
bad kisser?
closure.
Yes, you need the closure.
need
of
the
actually
closure.
not. Fuck you. I'm done with you. Do you know what I mean? As
Yeah.
opposed to you just, first of all, I'm impossible to ghost. I know where you live. If I know where you
I
live,
wish I missed.
you can't.
I wish I missed. I didn't show up.
What do you mean? You can't ghost me because I'm gonna come to, not even to force you to be with me, but to say, how chief, why? Why?
Yeah.
People deserve an answer, an explanation. So I think ghosting is just so cowardly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and 2 years is a long time for you to just block someone.
Exactly. But I mean, if you see, these are those type of people that, Heritage Weekend, there's
Yeah.
always stories that like, I thought my man was going to a wedding, Kanti, it's his wedding.
Yeah, it
It's
happens.
his marriage.
Shams, if you rocked up in a club and you found your man with somebody else, would you approach or would you?
I would go home.
Phil,
Because I'm that kind of person.
ask about me.
Oh, okay,
Whoa.
yeah.
Okay, we asking.
Nah, no.
Tell us more, Shams.
I'm turning that whole nightclub into a plane crash. Like,
Okay.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
But why though? But you see, okay, let me
No,
just.
I'm not
I would just have fun
Okay.
in my little corner and do my own thing.
I could never
Not your
understand
ex,
girls.
anything. Your man, he's there.
Yes,
Yeah.
my man. I would just, because he didn't tell me he's coming. He's there with somebody else. Okay, I'm going to have fun and I'm going to go home. That's it.
Because
He must see me having a good time while he's sitting with that hand.
and wonder why you're not reacting. Because I
Yes.
always watch this.
That's
thing.
how I am. You
Nah.
will eat it.
No,
You must feel
Shams,
bad.
you know what?
I'm not going to stop my good time for you.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. I must ruin my night. I must fight with someone because of you. No.
That's why I watched that show.
I'm
Yeah,
not
Moja
doing
Love
that.
We are Jola 99, right?
Yeah.
I was like, why are these girls tearing each other's clothes over this nigga? Like, what's God.
What's going on? I mean, that's who you want to be with, Shab.
But you know how much power that
No,
would
I'm not
be if
beefing
you
the
just
honey. I'm
sing-
beefing the dude.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm beefing the dude because I always say fighting over a man or beefing over a man, and you know, there's some honeys out there that are gonna say that I'm being a hypocrite. So yes, I've done it in the past.
Yes, but
Sharp.
you were young. We forgive you.
Exactly.
But would you still
But
do
I'm
it
saying
now?
beefing over a man. No, now I'm like beefing over a man. Censors the man. Like it actually it pushes the note.
We love that.
Exactly. There we go.
It pushes the motive that men are the prize. If I'm beefing over you, clearly you are the prize, and I don't believe that.
Yes, don't do
So
that.
I won't beef over a dude. I might be
Never.
like, I don't fuck with that bitch, but I'm not gonna beef over a dude. So the younger me, 100%. But also I'm beefing dude, and I'm not one to act like I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So like, if I'm in the club and dude is with a honey, I'm either going to shut the club down. I'm gonna leave on a bouncer's shoulder. Bouncer's gonna be carrying me here. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna leave, but I can't do I'm not a nonchalant girl.
I'm that girl. I'm that high.
Yeah.
Champagne, twerk
All
a little
night
bit.
until
I
you
can't.
leave. I'm there.
I can't do
Popping
it.
bottles. Zang, 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 zang.
But would you be flirting with
No,
other
but
guys?
you know you need to wear,
No.
in that situation also you need to be wearing shades because then you want to see what's happening, but then you also don't want to look like you want to see what's
Exactly.
happening.
No, your friends, Ben. What's going on there? Are they having fun? Okay, sharp. Let's order 2 more bottles. Zang, 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 zang. That's me.
And then you can even
Until
see
you
when a
leave
guy's
with the hand.
uncomfortable.
Then I also have to leave because now I need to see if you guys are leaving together.
Yeah, they're living together.
No, Pella, you must see what's going on. Because next day you're fighting with the guy.
No, but you can't act nonchalant in the club and then next day you want to
I
fight.
will.
Isn't it
I'm
last
not,
night
I'm
you
not
were
going to embarrass myself.
Yeah, but
Also,
it's about the audience. It's about the audience.
I'm gonna
It's
address
about
it,
the
but the
audience.
audience.
yeah.
You're hurting.
Yes, but I'm not going to show
I'm
Abantu
crashing
I'm
out.
upset with my man, and I'm not going to give the girl the satisfaction that, oh, I did that. You know?
Yeah, you
I just
triggered
feel
her.
like, you know what, for me, I'm very big on like being genuine and like sincere. So I feel like even when someone, I always say to my friends, like I have this one friend who knew like an ex of hers was going to be at the club, and she's like, yeah, then I'm going to go to the club and I'm going to be dancing and look hot, whatever. And I'm like, do you know that he's still going to know that you're performing? The best way to show a nigga that you don't care is to genuinely not care. Because when you're acting, he still knows you came to the club, you looked hot, and you were acting all nonchalant. Niggas will always say, yeah, she was acting, because they can tell.
that's what they think.
I think you can tell with people. That's why being genuine or sincere is a term, because you can
So now you
always
must
see.
fight.
No, not that you must fight, but I'm
okay.
saying that being nonchalant, you can see when someone's smile doesn't reach
But
their
that's genuinely
eyes.
the person that I am.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, if you're known to be nonchalant, sharp. I
Yes.
personally am known to be very passionate
Yeah.
and confrontational. So me acting, it's gonna show that she's pretending, but that's maybe based on
Confuse the
character.
enemy.
And
Always
the enemy
confuse
is
the enemy.
the men. You see, straight men, you banned again. Because honestly,
You have another one because
cooking-
I just remember
I need
something
one more.
again.
No,
no,
okay.
Cool. Did you guys see the Kanye West stage at the SoFi
Amazing!
concert?
What a comeback!
I didn't see it.
Oh
My
my
king.
God! You need
You
to
did
see
not
it.
see this? It's everywhere. It's
Yeah.
on my Instagram. Every time I
Yeah.
go on the...
You know I don't have social.
And
media.
it's so amazing. I
On
just
the
wanted to
net,
say
it's
that I
just
don't have a shout out, so I just wanted to say
yay.
that.
Oh my
SoFi-
God. Did you see the performance with Lauryn Hill?
Yes!
I got chills just watching
There you
it.
go. Like it's a
Look
sphere.
at
He's
that.
performing on top of an orb.
It's like he's performing on top of the
Oh,
earth.
Man.
Oh wow, that is beautiful.
Ah.
Jeez, Kanye
Oh
is a genius.
my God. And
Oh, wow.
his wife came up with the concept.
Ooh,
man.
somebody said something beautiful about this. He was like, you know, one thing about Kanye, love him or hate him, right? He's
He's a
always
genius.
been true to his minimalistic approach to
Yeah.
art, right? And he said something along the lines of, he doesn't
Wow.
need decoration. He is the
He
moment.
is the moment. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's insane.
You must see it, friend. That's my shout out. Shout out. Yo, no, I don't want to shout out
and
Kanye,
then
but
the
hey,
graphics
shout out
change
to
on that
the thing.
sphere.
Yeah, I
At
mean-
some points, it looks like, you know, the continents just moving around Africa, Europe.
There it is. There it is
It's
with
just
color.
amazing.
You see.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then at some points, it looks like the moon. Oh,
That's fucking crazy.
oh,
That's actually the best stage I've ever seen.
ever.
Okay, so shout out Kanye West. I mean, he
Yeah.
is a Gemini, you know, and Geminis, you know, we do tend to be a little crazy.
Yeah, that was so dope.
So-
I was like, oh my god, this is
Amazing. I want to
Wow.
go to a Kanye concert.
also
what
the-
happened to our one? We
It's
were
gonna be in
supposed to have-
Europe. That
We
one
was-
was
what
a
happened?
scam. That
Who
was a
was
scam.
trying
Yeah,
to
like,
scam us?
what the
And
hell
the
was
tickets were
that?
so expensive. I was just
hell was
like,
that?
nah, guys,
That
Kanye
was a
didn't post.
scam.
He's not coming.
Well,
Right.
I want to say shout out to Jojo Robertson quickly.
Yes.
I think I've met her once. She's the sweetest person. I
Yeah.
don't know the ins and outs of the politics or whatever, but I personally fuck
She's
with her.
sweet.
She's a tatted babe, just like me. She's like part of my inspiration for getting a leg sleeve. But unfortunately, she's revealed that she's been diagnosed with invasive skin cancer. Jojo, we are all rooting for you, and all cancer survivors or people that are living with it,
Yeah.
we're rooting for you. You are stronger than you think. No one can relate to your journey, so I don't want to make it sound small.
Yeah.
But we are so sorry. At least, you know, you have Boo Bear and a good, it looks like she has a good support
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
actually
system.
going for 2 operations.
Yeah.
She's going to go on Friday for the skin cancer, and then she has the kidney stones that she has to remove
Oh, Lord.
in 5 weeks. Sorry, after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
So-
I'm not a doctor, whatever, but guys, stop this nonsense. Tattoos are not the reason why you get skin cancer. A lot of people
Yeah.
who've got
Stop coming
who
with
get
that
skin
shit, man.
cancer. You could be sitting in the sun, you know, like you will get skin cancer for many other reasons, but tattoos is not one of them. You know,
Sometimes it's genetic.
I checked when I heard the story and I saw the comments about tattoo. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I literally had to go.
And someone is going
Side.
through something. Why are
Yeah.
you talking about her tattoos? Do you know what I mean?
But
Like,
one
that
thing
makes no
about-
sense.
One thing about Jojo, though, she's very positive.
Yeah.
She thinks about life as like a Disney story, that in the end, there's always a happy ending. So that's what I love about her. She's such a
Awesome.
sweetie.
Shout out
Final
to
thoughts?
Jojo.
Yes. Last time we left, last time we closed the show.
I was crashing out.
So, final thoughts?
Why are you guys looking at me?
I don't know.
I'm looking at you.
I'm happy to be back home. I
Yeah.
never want to go on the other side again. The yellow side.
And next time they put
I
you
love
on
the
anything
pink
with Nota,
couch.
they need to give you a pre-warning.
It like I'm sure Londie's even
Even
happy to see this
Soul.
thing
Yeah.
that she hates.
Even
I'm so
Soul, guys. Soul and Nota. I feel like Soul was
Yeah. Was a little
Soul.
sneaky.
he cooked you.
Soul. He really cooked me. But
No,
anyway,
but we're
it's
happy you're
fine.
back home. We're happy you're back
Yeah.
home. And you know what? We are family, guys. So we support each other. We are family. We love each other.
Yeah.
And we all gonna make mistakes. We all gonna say some stupid shit, even on this show. You know, at some point.
Yeah.
Please bear with us. I don't think anyone in this space
Yes.
goes out intentionally trying to hurt people. You know what I mean? We are human. Sometimes, guys, remember, we are all human. Re godile. Tswala, babe.
Final thoughts. I'm really happy that we are on episode 6.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently it takes 10 episodes to know that you really have a podcast. So we're pushing. We love you guys. I'm in
And
a-
we'll do that meet and greet. We'll
Yeah,
do that.
we'll do-
We'll
yeah,
find
yeah,
a way.
yeah.
We'll do a live one with you guys, Rumi. So let us
Yeah.
know.
Speed dating.
No, and I'm speed dating. And I'm
dating.
really mellowed out. If I see mellow, it's like I said, it's because I'm back on antidepressants and they kind of like just mellow you out before you get back to regular programming. So I'm
Okay.
still adjusting. That's why I've been pausing sometimes because the words are in my head, but it's like, you know,
I
that's
didn't really notice like a difference. Though.
no, yeah, not
fine.
a big difference. I'm
Yeah.
rocking. So love you, roomies. You know, through the love and the hate, we still learning. Grow with us.
Yes.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubheke le channel for 10 minutes longer na subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo